This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop. Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River. A river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be cow, the Mancow.
Here we go, come on! Mommy, ride me. I'm the Mancow. Ride me. Strap yourself on.
$6:05 right now. By the way, I've seen them. They've been in here. I bought their CDs. I've gotten some of their stuff for free because I work at a radio station. Red Hot Chili Peppers, way overrated.
Yeah, especially live.
Wow! Did they get lucky?
About 32 minutes.
Wow! Did they get lucky? Oh, those men of limited talent that are the Red Hot Chili Peppers got very lucky. Very. They're lucky rock stars.
Wow. They were great on the MTV Music Awards.
Always fun, very silly, and look, they're wearing socks now. But if you really stop and listen,
that Anthony Kiedis with no shirt on in the Under the Bridge video.
Oh yeah, you like that? Okay, you're gonna have to put that away.
Under the bridge downtown.
Put that away.
It's where I drew some blood.
Sometimes I dream
That he is me.
Got to see that's how I turn to be.
Yeah, I don't dream that he is me. My father killed by the mob. My fingers almost cut off by cigar cutters because I didn't pay my gambling debts. A wife that hates me. I don't know. I don't want to be Mike. I want to be Mancow, American badass. I bet a lot of you folks out there are better than Michael Jordan. Was he a good guy? I mean, I'm sure this is all rumor and just fictitious stuff, but
he has given away more money to charity than any of us will ever see.
Are you kidding, brother?
Lifetimes.
Do you know what I did? Wow. I gave $1 to a vet yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I said, what war did you fight in? I asked him what war he fought in. He said, no, I just take care of cats.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like Mike. Jimmy Butler, the Chicago Bulls star, they're saying is Michael Jordan's son.
And by they, you mean completely?
I mean them. I mean those.
Sources.
Yes, I mean completely.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
Unreputable
it's just
sources.
Because he scored 53 points in a game last month.
I believe it. I believe it. Yes, he does. To me, he does.
Not at all.
But then again, so does Al Roker Jr. Have you ever seen Magic Johnson's son?
The gay one?
Yeah. How long till he crosses over? Huh?
Oh, really?
How long till he pulls a
Any
Caitlyn?
day now, really.
That's something.
Just one day if I could be that way.
I do my move.
Tony. Tony.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I love you, and I love your show, and I love the crew. Hey, speaking of Michael Jordan, you know what, Mancow? You're like the Scottie Pippen slam dunk on Patrick Ewing in the '94 playoffs. That's what you're doing to all the other radio personalities, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got that right, man.
You
got that right. You got that right.
Dunk at all.
Right on, man.
How do you not remember that?
No,
Right
I
on.
remember the Michael Jordan Scully dunk.
They call Mancow King Dunkigan. They call me King Dunkigan when I go out and when I'm playing street ball with the kids down at the back of the yards.
They call you what?
King
what
Dunkigan.
King Dunkigan.
King Dunkigan because I dunk.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, they lower the basket for me out of respect for the radio show. They say we're gonna lower it for this little cracker. It's more like one of those little plastic Fisher Price things.
Or Nerf.
It only comes up to my knees, but I dunk it, and they're like,
go.
"Whoa, snap! There goes King Dunkigan again!"
Snap.
So
And the kids are challenged.
yeah, yep. A lot of kids come over from the Pacific Garden Mission, and we wheel them out there. No, it's excellent. It's excellent. And they're like, King Dunkigan, yeah.
Oh.
In your face. And they're like, do you have any money for food? We could play better basketball if we weren't so weak. I ain't got time for that. I'm King Dunk again. Tony?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you about
there's more. Yes.
The Guns N' Roses show out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the VIP package is $2,500.
Yep.
And you don't get to meet the band. All you get is to go backstage.
You get a laminate.
You get to walk through the backstage and then stand on stage for a picture for $2,500.
Yeah, it's an outrageous. I have seen the VIP package. I'm going to be there. I'm front row.
Nice.
And I'll report back on the show. But I think I'm going to get to meet the band. I got 2 tickets too. I just can't think who I'd like to bring with me. I don't know anyone that's.
I'd love to come with you.
Are you guys? I didn't know if you like Guns N' Roses. I know they're big fans of King Dunk again.
Phil? Hey, Phil?
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Bing.
It tickles. It tickles.
I think you'll like it. I think you'll like this weird beard, Kathy. Seriously.
Oh, I love tugging on that weird beard. It's my favorite.
This
thing
weird
to do.
beard of mine
I
would tickle. I'm telling you, it would tickle. It would tickle.
I like it when it tickles.
Do you ever tickle yourself and think about me tickling you?
Every day. Every morning before I come here.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Paul, hello in Maywood. What's up?
Hey, Kyle. Love your show,
Thank you, man. Do you have your own megaphone?
Nah, I'm on speaker. My phone don't work so good. I can't hear without it.
I hear you. What's up, man?
Hey, you know what? I just got a new car and I need some Mancow speakers.
Yeah.
I need some Mancow stickers, bumper stickers.
We got him. I'll tell you what. Hold on a second. Get his address and let's send him some Mancow stickers.
Nothing looks better on a brand new car
Than a Mancow
than a bunch of Mancow stickers.
Do the whole back of it.
Hey, and then I want you to. I got another sticker I want to give you that says, "My son beat up your wimpy honor roll kid."
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
How pathetic is that you need to be validated through a sticker on the back of your car? My kid's smart.
Yeah.
My kid's smart. I really do hate people that live through their children, that don't let their children be individuals, that coat on their children all of the things that they like. Sure. I love a little baby with an AC/DC shirt. You think that kid likes AC/DC? No. Let the kid dig what he digs. You digged what you dug. Dig. Thank you. All right. So, hold on.
You there, sir? Hello?
Yo.
Mommy? We're going to have a tickle party. Listen, I will send you the stickers, but you're going for more now with the mystery movie. What do you think it is, son?
Oh, I thought it was Dumb and Dumber, too.
You're dumb and dumber. No.
I've got a megaphone. Put it in your face. I've got a megaphone. Cause I run the place. I've got a megaphone. You're standing in the street at Mississippi cause you got no seat.
Hey, we're having a tickle party after the show, though. You want to come by?
Man, I gotta go to work.
Here's a new thing I'm doing, too.
Still going on after work.
Here's a new thing I'm doing. Have you ever heard of KY?
Oh, yeah.
No, seriously, because I heard about this down in Boys Town. I'm doing a thing called Tickle Your Inner Tube. Tickle, we're...
It tickles. I like
And then next week we're having a French tickle party.
What's up, cowboy?
You're Nickel. What do you need?
You seem kind of blue. What's wrong?
Who are you?
This is Leslie Anderson.
Leslie Anderson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, you seem kind of blue. I was wondering if I come over there and we can have a tickle party.
Have a what?
A tickle party?
No, I don't think so.
It's really fun.
Yeah. You got the wrong number.
It's Tickle Yourself Tuesday. Yes. The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop. The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop. Regardless of how confident you feel about making it through January unscathed, Old Man Winter is eventually going to put Chicago in an armbar and dislocate our collective shoulder. But with Florida headlines and hot trips, a simple true or false answer could win you one of 15 Florida getaways. Every day this week, The Loop has a flyaway to the Orlando World Center Marriott. Brought to you by VisitFlorida.com. Get insider info like the times to text and win at WLUP.com.
Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
6:20 right now at The Loop. Woodstock's having celebrations today.
Yes, well, it's Groundhog Day, so they will be.
It's Groundhog Day.
The name of
We gotta say it like that.
Groundhog is will be.
Now we should
big
play Sonny and
ceremony
Cher
in about 2 hours.
We should play Sonny and Cher over and over again. It's Groundhog Day, like in the Bill Murray movie.
Right.
What was the
Watch Jeopardy.
plot of the movie? Do you remember?
He was a reporter, and he went there to cover Groundhog.
He was a weatherman.
Yeah.
He was a weatherman. Like our boy Mark Strauss from Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
I can still be wrong and still not getting in as much trouble as Steve Harvey.
The best thing
Right, he's
about
always
being
wrong.
meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
Standing outside in a blizzard is a great way to meet crazy people.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
You get to look at the sky more than Tom Brady against the Denver defense.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
Hey, I can tell you how many inches you're going to get, Kathy.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
I wear an old Nintendo Power Glove and claim it's a new state-of-the-art weather device. And people believe me.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
Someday, I'll sue for millions after it's revealed that all that time around the Doppler radar, well, made me sterile.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
Dumb people think I'm as big as the United States.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
My membership fee at the tanning salon is tax deductible.
The best thing
It's true.
about being
It would be.
meteorologist
Nice,
Mark
I bet.
Strell at Fox.
Every Groundhog Day, I get stuck in a time loop and get Andy McDowell to fall in love with me.
The best thing about being meteorologist Mark Strell at Fox.
My biggest physical exertion is pointing.
Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
One of Michael Jackson's producers says Michael was a very nice guy, but he did have a certain hatred for Prince. And he enjoyed videos wherever Prince looked ridiculous. So, let me restate this. He enjoyed Prince videos.
Yeah.
Prince coming out of the tub in this. Do you remember? Oh,
Yes.
he's his size.
He's awesome, right, Cheese?
He's about 3 feet tall.
He's amazing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing.
Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss.
How great is that opening line? Dig, if you will, a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss.
Poetry.
Very good stuff. Very, very good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's time? 6:22. All right, Turd, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I know you were talking about you like to role play, sometimes with your wife.
Yeah, I've worn Planet of the Apes costumes. I've worn a Batman costume. Sometimes I dress up like Mark Strell, the weatherman. My wife's really into that. Mark, do you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's very good.
He doesn't want to comment. He's got a clean-cut television image.
Very serious.
You ever notice whenever we get naughty, he just,
Smart man.
Clams up. So to speak.
yes.
But the things you say off the air, Mark, my God.
Oh, filthy.
He wears a gimp mask.
It's unbelievable.
The mic's going
Puts
like
lotion in the
Kathy,
basket.
puts a ball gag in his mouth.
I'm totally into ass worship.
That's quite an older.
Look at his
Glass
face.
tables.
Hey, I guess we... Hey, you want a brick house after the show? I guess we won't be seeing Mark Strell in here again.
I'm really a power bottom.
Power bottom? Again.
That was me talking.
No, I know. You took it too far.
No, that
You
was
take-
me as
I know.
myself.
That's what I'm saying. You take it too far. I don't want to hear about you being a power bottom.
Mark Strell's a
Turd, where were we?
Well, we were talking about role playing,
Yes. Oh, yes. I like to role play with my wife. I do.
Well, we did it last night, me and the wife. I wanted to act like I was attacking her in a parking garage, right? and she said, "No, you sick bastard, get away with me!" And I'm like, "Nice, you started already."
Phil? Hey, Phil?
And now, it's time for the Mancow
What could go right
Mystery
with that,
Movie.
really?
Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now
Almost
at
an impossible
312-591-ROCK or 591
mystery movie on this Groundhog Day.
312-591-ROCK
Almost impossible.
or 591-ROLL. The man.
You would
cow
think on
mystery
Groundhog Day
movie.
we would have come up with something easier. Wouldn't you? Bing. Bing. Bing.
Yeah, man, yeah.
What was the place where you and I drank that used to be something else? You and I went drinking around the
Ale
corner.
House.
The Ale House.
Wasn't it?
And you had one of my favorite lines, which I've repeated probably once a week. Not every week, but often. And that was, L.A. has beautiful people that are stupid. New York has ugly people that are smart, and Chicago has everything. Fat and stupid and ugly.
Thanks for actually attributing that to me.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I know, but
was it not yours?
Yes.
Oh, not for the public. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not in Chicago.
No, not in this room, and not anyone listening. But we all can laugh at some of the other people that are fat, ugly, and stupid. No, Chicago doesn't have fat, ugly, stupid people.
No.
Beautiful people. Goonie,
Yes.
don't take it personally, pal.
Hey, I'm skinny, buddy.
Okay, man.
With Van Halen, they stole the golf cart for the production manager from Kansas, Jerry Gillen. And it was when on their very first tour, a lot of people don't know, their first on-tour show was at the Aragon Ballroom, by the way, as a support act. But they stole Jerry's golf cart. Jerry chased them. So from that point on, we would start in the morning saying there's only one rule: no Van Halen T-shirts. And later in the day, you'd see some guy with his parka on, still stacking PA and stuff, and you'd know that guy's got a Van Halen T-shirt on. He doesn't want to be sent home.
Van Halen at the Aragon. Opening for Kansas. That would have been a good show. 626 on the man count. Billy Corgan coming in here. Jeff Tate coming in here. Scott Stapp coming in here. You know all their bands? What about Jake Shimabukuro, the world's greatest accordion player? No, I wish. I like that too. He plays the uke. Yeah, man. Yeah. What song was it that used to make Curly go crazy?
Curly
the Three
from the
Stooges?
Three Stooges?
Do you remember? We'll do that as a trivia question. We'll do that as a bonus question right now.
All right.
Do you remember Turd? How this song would drive him crazy? Like the idiot savant moron that he is.
Right.
And he would just sit around for like an hour going, little birdhouse in your soul. I got a birdhouse in my soul. Do you have a birdhouse in your soul? I never got it. He would get drunk and he'd go, you got a little birdhouse in your soul? I got a little bird. You know, they used to come in here all the time. They never, from Kansas City to San Francisco to here, they never missed the Man Cow show. They were my buddies. Wow. And then one turd day, not a fine day, Turd just kept going, play a little birdhouse in my soul. What about the birdhouse in my soul? Birdhouse in my soul. Birdhouse. Okay, we get it. Birdhouse in my soul. We got a new album out, Birdhouse on My Soul. And now they hate me.
Who is this?
What's that, Kathy the Greek?
What band is this?
They might be giants. Oh, excuse me, TMBG. Hey, you know who's coming up today? You know who's co-hosting in 1 hour and a half? That's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Guess who's co-hosting? Smashing Pumpkins.
I like your statement. When life takes a cheap shot at you, you stand your ground. Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins.
Homer Simpson, smiling politely.
Yeah! Pumpkins gonna be here! Yeah. Woo!
The world is a vampire.
Al Gore is going to join us in 1 hour. Vice President Al Gore in 1 hour.
Wanna go for a ride?
Jake Shimabukuro is going to be here, the world's greatest ukulele player. I've seen him several times in concert, and I'm not kidding. Everybody thought I was kidding yesterday. Queensrÿche's Jeff Tate will be here, and Creed's Scott Stapp will join us today. All All live, all today. All live, all today. ADD News at 6:40 and sports headlines coming up.
You're listening to Mancow.
I will not stop until more rich African-American actors have gold statues. It is so important to all of us. I know you're saying, but Mancow, I don't have a job. Mancow, I'm living in a place that's so crazy with their taxes. What are you talking about? How could that be important to me? Our schools are awful and closing. That Karen Lewis is just a nut. What? The schools are awful. Mancow, I got a red light ticket I can't afford because I turned right on red. They tell you your whole life you right on red, right on red, right on red. Your whole life. Since I was a baby, everybody knows you can go right on red. Oh, unless they want to put up a camera there, then they charge you $100. What a scam. Teach a whole population to say right on red, right on red, right on red, right on red is okay. No, then you get tickets in the mail. And it's very hard to break once they've brainwashed you. See, that's what the government's done. And you're telling me I need to care about Will Smith and that movie Concussion nobody cared about? It was a movie nobody watched? And his wife's all pissed off, and now they're kicking people out. And by the way, Mancow, are they saying that white people only vote for white people? Are they saying that black people only vote for black people? Is that it? Do gay people only vote for gay people? Is this what we've become? Because the Academy Award has given plenty of Oscars to African Americans. Maybe this year the performances just weren't up to par, Mancow. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Why are we talking about statues? What about all the death? Do you know that we're double the deaths at this point than we were last year in the city of crime, the city of violence, the city of Chicago? We're double the deaths that we were last year, right?
It's been nicer out this year.
But you know, and the black on black violence is out of control. But you know what? Let's talk about how more African Americans need Oscars.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black.
Hello, may I speak to Vivian?
This is Vivian.
Are you the lady that did the catering for Denone with Jefferson last week?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay, this is her nephew Randy. Now, listen, we missing 2 Teflon pots and we missing some crystal serving dishes, and we know y'all got them.
You know you don't know I get a mother.
Snap.
Word.
Look,
we have to steal nothing, baby. We make too much money to steal, and we don't use no cheap-ass Teflon.
Look.
Matter of fact, when I went,
He does hers.
Jefferson, baby, that lady so broke.
My favorite part of this phone scam is the way she's cursing and yelling and saying baby. You mother, baby, listen.
She ain't had no Teflon, and damn sure ain't had no crystal.
We missing some crystal from over here, and we know y'all had it. Now, look.
Baby, well, you must have stolen and went and sold it for some of them damn crack rocks y'all be smoking on. But I know one thing, my catering company ain't got to steal nothing, baby. And let me tell you something else about your broke-ass lady. She gonna call me and tell me that I need to bring my own dishes from the first place, so I know good and well. Ain't no Teflon. She knew she ain't had no damn dishes in the first place.
I had some Teflon over there, and they belong to me. That's how I know they missing. And
baby, let me tell you something. You done packed that up somewhere and took it to one of them old raunchy females' house and left them over there, baby, because let me tell you, we don't have to steal. We use cast iron. We don't use no damn Teflon, no way.
I need my Teflon dish.
Well, baby, you better go to Kmart and get you some, baby, because I don't got no damn Teflon. And if you call my damn phone again, it's going to be something now. But let me tell you something, you better stop calling my phone accusing me, baby, because I don't steal.
I love it. Al, what's coming up in sports, my friend?
A controversial new bombshell about the O.J. Simpson murders.
Oh, just in time for a movie to start tonight. Just in time to promote a miniseries. Hey, Al, if I offered you cocaine, what would you do?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bass.
Al, one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yes.
I love this one, man. Ding, ding, dong.
Which version is this?
Of all time. What?
Oh, it's the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I like the original. I like to do lines and listen to this. I think it's really high.
Exactly. It's perfect for it.
I like to listen to songs about cocaine while I'm doing cocaine. Can you imagine if you were doing cocaine listening to this?
Be awesome.
I'm sure people do it.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't listen to lyrics. So I wonder how Gallagher ended up with his LSD trip yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
my doctor yesterday.
Yeah.
Ted Brower. And he's like, man, this friend of mine, I found out his 17-year-old kid did LSD.
Oh, my gosh.
And, someone who'll do LSD will do anything.
That's true.
That's someone that's out of control and crazy. And I almost went, well, I did LSD with Dr. Timothy Leary. But instead I went, yeah. By the way, this show...
And then you went, is it the whole hand down?
This entire show... this entire show since 1994 is what I'd like to be. Well,
yes.
American Badass. The real me. Yeah, why don't you take this beeper, go stand over there. We'll call you when you're ready. Welcome, Uncle Julio's next. Well, could I just... I said go stand over the beeper. Okay. All right. You just beat me then? Okay. Now, when the story on the radio is, and I shoved it down the bitch's throat.
Then I break it against the wall.
Then I snapped her neck like a twig.
Shot the place up with my Uzi.
Yes.
I go right in the parking lot and destroy it. Teach him a lesson.
And there's another memory. Our Thanksgiving show where we were going to collect food for the homeless.
Yeah.
And Turd got cold, so we took all the lumber, all the pallets, all these wooden pallets.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that asphalt could catch on fire. And the entire parking lot caught on fire. Did you know that you could catch a parking lot on fire?
No.
And it was a brand new parking lot, like $500,000 parking lot. And we burnt their entire, and it burned away and there was dirt there. Did you know you could burn? No, seriously.
No.
Do you remember this, Al?
Yeah, it was, you had them staying overnight. Camping overnight to collect the food.
Collect food, drop off a few cans. Well, people were dropping off a few cans of cream corn and a 6-pack of beer. They want to hang out with our guy, Turd.
Right. By the way, everyone who brought one can of green beans,
Turd was
brought
cold.
A 6-pack of beer for Turd to drink.
So Turd was cold, and then they brought all the wood out of the inside of the truck, which cost us a couple of $1,000. The bedding of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got pallets from behind the grocery store, and they spent a ton of money. They spent, I believe it was Jewel Osco.
It was Dominic's. That's why they're out of business now.
Maybe it was Dominic's. They were spending a ton of money. And I said to Dave Richards, Sergeant Hair Club, the boss at the time, I said, are they still advertising? He looked at me and goes, no! No! Are you an idiot? You burned up their store! No, they're pissed!
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD
Let's
News
do this.
On the Mancow. 97.9 The Loop.
The road to the White House passes through Iowa.
The nominations are in for the Academy of Country Music Awards.
Let the hitman Hart diagnosed with prostate cancer.
The truck driver accused of crashing into a limo van carrying comedian Tracy Morgan pleads not guilty.
Wintry weather warnings stretch from upper Michigan to southern California.
United Airlines says it will let families with young children ages 2 and under board early.
Chicago, January was the bloodiest start to a year there in the last 16 years.
E. coli outbreaks linked to Chipotle restaurants appear to be over.
Teenage girls can lower their risk of breast cancer later in life by eating more fruits and vegetables and other high-fiber foods.
The World Health Organization holds an emergency meeting in Geneva on the Zika virus.
The government says Americans put 5.5% of disposable income into savings. That's the highest rate in 3 years.
Gas is down. AAA's national average for regular 20 cents less than we were paying a month ago.
My fellow Americans,
the mayhem at this housing project.
He had been outside riding his bike with
in this poignant...
Chris, you'll be next. Hang on.
In a weekend of violence.
Chicago, where this past weekend at least 52 people were shot.
5 shot, including a 1-year-old girl.
I ask you to join with me in prayer.
They're waging war in the streets of Chicago.
With thy blessing, we shall prevail.
It's Monday. What's the weekend body count from the deadliest city in North America?
Well, it's Tuesday. But it continues. It doesn't matter. The city of death, the city of crime. What's the latest, Kathy the Greek?
Well, for the month of January, 29 people shot and killed, 120 wounded. And that's only for the month of January.
None of them will be solved. Nobody cares. It's... What's going on? I told you my friend witnessed right there. He was the only witness, and he fled to get away so they wouldn't kill him. He witnessed a hit, went and told the cops. They went, okay. Well, we'll finish our breakfast first. The cops did. He called me last night. He's like, I can't get over it. They didn't care. They didn't care. Is it just that you see it so much?
January 1st.
You don't care?
The police department initiated a new policy where stop and frisks you have to fill out a 2-page form if you stop and frisk someone on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Before, it was the size of an index card.
Wow.
Stop and frisks for the month of January down 80%.
Well, yeah, because they're lazy. They don't want to fill that out.
No. Wait. Are they lazy or just sick of not being able to do that?
They don't want to fill out the paperwork.
And the commissioner said yesterday, they don't want to become the next viral video. Even if they're doing their job correctly, they don't want to become the next viral video.
Again, think about these neighborhoods. If you go in, you're racist. Even if you're black. If you go in, you're a cop, you go in there, you're racist. You don't go in there, you're racist. Right?
Yeah.
No matter what you do. And all you're trying to do is in these very violent ghettos, try to get out alive. You want to go see your kids. So it's horrific. It's horrific.
The police call it the ACLU law.
We need to bring in the National Guard, and that's what we need to do. Or we need to just round up all young black men and put them in prison camps. Al, your thoughts?
I think that might be a touch on the harsh side.
I am kidding, folks. I'm kidding for the stupid that don't know I'm kidding. It's called sarcasm. Let's go to, look it up. Let's go to Chris. Chris, hello.
Hey, how are you, Mancow? Love your show.
Hi.
I got the Mr. Movie, I think.
Yes.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
It's a good one, but it's not the right one. Let's go to Rich. Rich, hello.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show.
Oh, that's Rich. Yeah, what's up?
I think it might be SpongeBob.
No, awful movie. God, wow. I suffered through that with my children. No, New Lennox. Let's go to Valparaiso, which the last time I talked.
Yes.
Yep.
With Gallagher, the comedian.
Yes. He was on his way to Valpo.
No, when I talked to him, he was in Valparaiso.
Oh, my gosh.
Looking for the guy to do LSD
He wrote
with.
me like 12 poems yesterday, so I'm guessing he was high.
Wow.
By the way, this...
He found his inspiration, huh?
I think he did.
This girl, two things, two quick things. This girl, Vicky, stopped me yesterday, and she said, I like to do LSD and write my poems. She said, maybe the funniest line in the history of the show. She goes, I still can't stop laughing. I said, I don't want to do... Wait, you like to do LSD and do poems? Yeah, that guy in Valparaiso is going to love partying with Gallagher. And then the second thing that happened yesterday is I got home and my wife goes, who's Gallagher? And it occurred to me, and I was warned of this, that marrying a woman that's much younger, she's not going to know the things that you know.
That's right.
And
she looks good.
She looks good, but I pretty much found that any kind of conversation with her is just stupid.
At least she has an excuse.
Hey,
my wife is older than I am. She doesn't know anything.
Older than you? I know. You married an old, fat white woman.
Old.
Listen, she's wonderful. Listen,
She's millfish.
She's millfish.
She loves Star Wars.
Yeah, she does.
I just saw her this past weekend at another Star Wars role-playing convention.
Yeah, what character?
Yeah, she was dressed up as Slava the Butt.
Okay, that's a good one. Down low, dude. She's down low. Down low, though. According to Al, she's just like Chewbacca. Got a furry little Wookiee.
That is true.
It gets better and better.
It makes the same noise.
Furry little Wookiee. Oh, man. Oh.
Eat him up, munch, yum, yum.
Oh, I think I'm going to puke. What were we talking about? Oh, no, just the age difference.
Yeah,
No. But I just, and then her side of it is, like, I open OK and Us magazine. Have you looked into those magazines?
Oh yeah, every week.
I don't know who any of those. I don't know who any of them are.
Really?
I don't either. I'm with you 100%.
I mean, some of them, but very few. Very few.
You have to keep up
Not
with
a clue.
culture.
No, I keep up on pop culture. Are you kidding?
Right.
I watch everything. I don't know who are these people.
Celebs.
I guess I don't consider reality.
was all over that stuff.
I guess I don't consider reality TV stars to be stars, except when it was me. Gina, hello. Gina.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Hey, I'm calling you.
Phil? Hey, Phil?
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Bang! Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
Hey, Gina, what do you think it is?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day is right.
Nice.
Yay!
Great job.
Nice job. All right. Listen, man, we have a show today for you. In 10 minutes, we will have on Chris Carter. Chris Carter.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Chris
Carter coming up. That Three Stooges question. The Three Stooges question is still in play, guys.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll ask you again here at 7 o'clock. Right. X-Files creator. Then the musical box is coming up shortly after that. Also, we're going to have on one of the producers for the Super Bowl's commercials, Vice President Al Gore. What's so funny?
Just Kathy's like, awesome. She's not even listening.
Vice President Al Gore, Billy Corgan Guys, please. Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins coming up. Also, he's going to be here at 8 o'clock. He's going to co-host the show. He's doing something that is so freaking cool. Jake Shimabukuro, the world's #1 ukulele player. I think Billy's going to enjoy this, and the guy's incredible. I've seen him several times in concert. Jeff Tate of Queensrÿche will be here, and Scott Stapp of Creed will be here.
Nice.
So for Turd, it was that little Birdhouse in Your Soul song. Used to drive him crazy. What song used to drive Curly crazy? Because that's always what it reminded me of. On the Three Stooges, what song was it? Drove him nuts. Eric.
What's up, brother?
Oh, wait a minute. You're a cop. Hang on a minute. I do want to talk to you. Let's go to, well, here's the song right here. But whatever. Let's go to, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's Three Blind Mice.
Right, that's Three Blind Mice.
That wasn't the song that drove him crazy. Katie, is it Katie? Katie.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
I would have never guessed a woman would get the Three Stooges question.
That's true.
Although my little girls love the Stooges. What's up? Yeah.
Is the answer Pop Goes the Weasel?
Yeah, you got it. Pop goes the weasel. Right. And the weasel goes pop.
Controversial new bombshell about the OJ murders.
It's coming up.
I got a squad with a list of complainers. I should have started rape rappers against phony entertainers so we can make it.
Tabloid Tuesday. I'm the Mancow. American badass.
Getting paid, pedal sneakers and soda pop. Pop goes the weasel and drawers drop. Why not?
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. 97.9 The Loop welcomes AC/DC back to Chicago February 17th.
Yeah!
Submit your dream set list now at WLUP.com.
All right!
A Cumulus station. The Loop. WLUP FM. Chicago. The Mancow.
I have a sad story to tell you.
Yeah.
It may hurt your feelings a bit.
Just a bit.
Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream.
So our neighbors are asking about our dog, and they want a dog, and this dog, and that dog, and they're doing their due diligence, and they got a chow for their kids. You know what a chow is?
Yeah, I have a chow.
You do?
Yes.
Aren't they the most bitingest, worst dogs for kids?
They're very protective.
They've got like a 2-year-older and a 4-year-older.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
I think it's awful.
Listen to one person, and they don't like anybody else in the house.
This has been a debate for like 6 months. Well, we don't know. The boys want a dog. Should I get a dog? I said you got to get a dog. You cannot have a kid without a dog. It means everything to kids to have a dog. Yeah. You've got to have a dog. When you're not there, when the school is down on their friends, whatever, they go and I'm telling you, my kids go and talk to that dog. And they're never alone because they got a dog. And I did it. It's bizarre. So all this talking went on, the dog, and then I see yesterday, we got him a chow.
Yeah.
It's a big mistake for little kids. That's not a kid.
For a little kid, it's not a good idea.
I'll tell you what else. I've always heard, and forgive me if you own one and they're great, I've always heard Dalmatians are awful. Awful pets. And, of course,
I've heard the same thing.
Every time there's a new Disney movie with Dalmatians in it, every kid wants a Dalmatian until they get one. So, anyway, I'm just thinking of the, shaving cream, stepping in it. Stepping in the... Yeah. You ever stepped in cat puke in the morning? You ever had that happen? You ever stepped in a cold dog? A cold dog turd's the worst. It's just, when you're housebreaking that new dog.
Every day and you'll always look keen.
Anyway, would you like to stroke his blackness? Seriously, would you like to run your fingers through his face?
Through which blackness?
I'm right there.
Which blackness? How much blackness?
Shaves his face.
When I start making love.
What were you guys fighting about? What's going on here?
I don't know. I wasn't fighting about anything.
You weren't fighting.
I wasn't fighting about anything.
I'm gonna have a beer and sit back here and listen.
You said that I wasn't listening to Mancow. Mancow. I said it's awesome that we have the musical box on, and you said, what? Awesome, you're not even listening to the show.
Oh, we really do have the musical box on. Oh, cool. Okay. As I looked over at we have the musical box on. I forgot about that. Listen. Sebastian?
Good morning.
I didn't know if you were going to be able to speak English. How are you?
I'm trying. I'm good. I'm pretty good. Thank you. How about you?
I'm great. I've seen you guys many, many times. The band is called the Musical Box.
Okay.
And it is a marvel of a show. Well, we're going to explain it here, Kathy. Let me get to the interview. But I saw you in Milan, I want to say, last year.
In Milan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw you somewhere in Europe last year. Maybe it was in... did you play Milan last year?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that was it then, yeah.
Yeah, we play all over.
Well, I've seen you half a dozen times. The shows normally sell out. Now, Peter Gabriel is supportive of you guys?
Really is. The whole band.
Yeah. It is... Yeah. I always describe it as non-hit era Genesis with Peter Gabriel recreated exactly. Is that the way I should describe it?
No, that's pretty much the mission, yeah. We're just trying to give this sense, for the audience like us, because, most band members were just all too young to witness any of the Genesis show at the time, the early 70s. So we decided to, try to recreate it to eventually see it, which, of course, we never did. But we're just trying to give this illusion that people are actually witnessing the original show. So that's what we've always been trying to do.
It's exact, guys. I've seen old films, since before I was born, and this is the lighting, the oil show, the costumes, everything is exact. And they're going to get they're here this weekend at the Arcada Theater. They will get more people than the tour that they're copying got when Genesis was in Chicago. Right. They're more popular than Genesis was at that point of their career.
Wow.
And it's the Slipper Man, the costumes, the bizarreness. It's the show you smoke up and go. Don't you recommend people get high for this show?
It can help, I guess, but it was pretty psychedelic to start with. So
it's psychedelic. It's made for drugs.
A good start, natural.
I was at the Star Plaza and I was tripping my balls off. I was out of my mind at that Star Plaza show. Oh my God, was it great! My favorite I've seen you guys do is the Grand Parade of Lifeless Packaging.
One of my favorite songs.
Oh, good. And The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway from that musical. What are we getting Friday, sir, at the Arcada Theater?
Selling England by the Pound, which, we've always considered to be our flagship performance. That seems to be the show that people are most attached to. Great classics like Cinema Show, Supper's Ready, all the huge, very visual-supported songs that Genesis was performed in 73, 74.
Bizarre.
So that's
Bizarre.
what's happening.
And then Saturday night is what show?
What we're doing is something very special. We entitle it the Black Show, and basically what it is that Genesis... when
you put on blackface?
No, not exactly, no. The rest of the set is black. So basically what happened is Genesis in 73, they were touring with Selling English by the Pound promoting the album, and they came back to America in early 74, and they really just offered the show in a completely different format. And, everything went black on stage. The theatrics of Gabriel just exploded at that point. He really took advantage of the darkness of the stage, and that's what we're offering. And at that point also the band was a little bit less stiff, for the performance of the songs, and they ventured into more of a improvised feel to the music, and that's we wanted to.
So it's a jam. It's more of a jam Saturday night. Friday's the tight English show. Saturday's the loosey-goosey American show. It's Genesis. It's the Musical Box. It is Friday and Saturday night at the Arcada Theater. It will sell out. I imagine it always has. It's an incredible show. And the stage announcements, everything is exact. Wow. And if you've wondered what it's like to be there in 73 or 60s or whatever that vibe was, you can't recapture it. The Peter Gabriel you're going to see here in July in Chicago with Sting, you're going to see a very large, older guy doing his hits. This is young, spry, crazy, drugged up, artistic Gabriel, and they never knew what costumes they were going to get. They never, and that's why we have Peter Gabriel solo artists. They were so brutal to the guy, they couldn't understand it. Today I'm going to go dressed as a flower. I'm not kidding you. So it's a wonderful show. And I'll be there Friday night, front and center. Man, I got it. How much have I been looking forward to this?
Yeah, for months.
I told Billy I was going to this and invited me. He said, no. He goes, you really are a geek. Wait a minute, you're going to go see a recreation of wait, what? You're going to see a Peter Gabriel Genesis recreation concert? I said, yeah, let's go, man. No. Billy is coming up here in 15 minutes. Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins. Jake Shimabukuro is going to be here 15 minutes after that with his ukulele. In 20 minutes, we are going to have Vice President Al Gore. We'll hear his thoughts. Jeff Tate of Queensrÿche will join us. Scott Stapp of Creed is live today. Coming up next, Chris Carter. He created a little show called X-Files. What are you thinking of that? We'd love to hear. Okay? And we have the, are they ready? Go ahead and open the door. We have the Marian Catholic High School. Is that who we have, Kathy?
Yes.
Let them in. They're doing a song. This is the Marian Catholic High School Marching Band. If you know what it is, call and win right now. We will give you tickets. Do we have tickets to this this big show we're going to announce? This Smashing Pumpkin show at the Civic Opera House? And we're also doing a pre-show private acoustic party and question and answer with Billy, right?
Wow.
Yep.
How cool is this?
Was that the announcement?
Well, we're going to make a bigger deal about it coming up. But if you know what this is... If you know what this is, call us immediately.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop. Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Chris Carter is hanging on. Vice President Al Gore in 15 minutes. Billy Corgan in 45 minutes. The lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins with a huge announcement. Jeff Tate is going to be here from Queensrÿche. Scott Stapp is going to be here from Creed. Jake Shimabukuro is here with his uke. And we've got the Smiley Brothers Brewing Company. You guys are from Evanston?
That's right, yeah.
I'm well met, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so they're not that impressed. I guess if you're not in Evanston, you're not cool, but I'm close. Mattress Firm's overstock and clearance sale is ending. Kathy, you're already on your back every night on this comfortable mattress.
Absolutely,
I know. And on your stomach.
Oh, yes.
Mattress Firm. How firm is yours? I got the firmest firm you could get.
So did I.
And I like to lay.
Firm.
Your mom likes it face down when it's on full vibration, I understand.
Right, she sets it to 10.
I'm truly, because I have a heavy bed, I'm afraid that, and it shakes the whole bed, I'm afraid it will destroy my wooden floors.
I don't think it will.
I go up to 3.
You go to 3.
If I go to 4, I feel like my fillings are going to come out.
Really?
I feel like I'm going to be back at Dr. Sandusky that Saturday.
It lulls you to sleep.
You can go to mattressfirm.com. You can go and call them 800-431-5921, or you can go outside, throw a stone, listen for the broken glass, and it'll be a Mattress Firm store. Yeah. There is one on every corner, and if there isn't one on your corner, there will be. If your house is on a corner, it will be replaced with a Mattress Firm. They're everywhere in Chicago. Why? Because they're so popular. 8 years is what it takes. 8 years until you wear one out. So it's been 8 years. It's loaded with your skin mites and all kinds of stuff. If you've ever seen what's inside those things, get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's time to get a new one. Time to trade up. And the 2015 models they got to get rid of, so do it. Clearance sale, overstock happening now. Mattress Firm, America's #1 mattress retailer. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy. Chris?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Chris Carter, I love it. I love it. And Chris, is Fox doing you right on this thing? Have they advertised it enough? And I'm being sincere because people are telling me, my buddies are going, oh, X-Files is back on? How have people missed it?
I don't know, because they've done an amazing promotional job. But, you know, we're in a whole new world where there's so much on, so much to see, so much vying for your attention, right?
Yeah, and it kind of threw me off with the way they've positioned the episodes, but the ratings caught everybody by surprise, is my guess. Is that fair to say that it did way better than they even thought?
They had hoped it would do well, but as they told me, it exceeded expectations.
Okay, Chris, listen, I've been a big supporter, and I've been following you for a long time. You've done this show. I loved Millennium. I just thought that was the best. And hey, I'm actually looking. I've been looking for something for a long time, and I can't find it. There was an episode of one of your shows where they.
Sorry.
You just scared me. Like you, I just pooped myself. Oh my God, dude! What was that? Your dog?
Yeah, my dog. Yes.
Oh my! I don't know why that just scared me.
Wow.
I thought it was the mother from under the bed in the Home episode. Oh my God! No, but there was an episode of one of your shows where there's I think it's "Do You Know the Way to San Jose" or some Dionne Warwick song, and the family's real nice, and they're flipping burgers, and all of a sudden there's a complete bleed out. What show is that?
I can't even remember. I remember them, but I can't remember the time.
One of the most startling things I've ever seen on TV. Okay, so I have a few questions for you. I want to know about the low-flying drones that listen to us called the dirt boxes. I want to talk about zero-point energy, the energy of the universe. I want to talk about false histories being built up. I want to talk about the Aztec crash area, Groom Lake. Our registered firearm owners going to be really rounded up. I want to talk about Mulder hitchhiking. Are we cleverly being manipulated? Are we run by a multinational group of elites? What about the Venus syndrome? Are the rich people on this planet planning on moving off-planet? Is the Truth Squad's Tad O'Malley based on Alex Jones? And are we going to have a static bomb to erase all of our histories? Can you answer those, please?
You are watching so carefully. It just blows my mind. Have you watched the episode more than once? You just know it all.
No, I watched it once, and I want to know about the Roswell alien tech being used against us. And are babies really being born, as we cover the Zika virus, which is horrific? Are babies being born without ears? Is that a real thing?
Yes, that's true.
And they think there might be more alien DNA in them?
You never know. I think that there are other explanations, but they certainly look alien.
Roswell was a smokescreen? The FEMA camps are empty for a reason?
Yes, the Roswell was a smokescreen according to the people in high places.
How many episodes do we have left? 4?
We have 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 3 episodes. 4 episodes left. You're right.
Yeah. Who's a bigger fan? I think
you
I'm
know
a bigger
more than
fan.
him.
Did the lone gunman predict 9/11?
Yes.
Wow.
We don't have to talk again for the rest of the day. That's just a concussion bomb going off around the world. Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Do you know about the teachings of Zecharia Sitchin?
Yes.
Do you think this new planet that has entered our solar system that just got a quick passing mention from NASA, do you think that's the dark star or planet Nibiru?
I have no idea, but I'm very curious. And also, I'm glad we have another 9th planet since Pluto was given.
Yes, it's taken its place. Chris, I watch the news, and I don't know if it's just because I've been doing this for a long time, but it's like they keep giving us the same stuff. And if you look at the ratings, we're not buying it. The American public isn't buying the lies from the people in power. We don't trust our news. Every statistic shows that. We don't trust the politicians. We hate politicians, and they keep saying the same old things, right? You're a racist. You're this. You're that. They like to label, and it doesn't seem like it's working anymore. They just keep trying the same lies over and over, and it does feel to me like America is waking up. Is that your sense?
It is my sense, and the internet has given rise to and voice to a lot of distrust. I've never experienced this kind of distrust in my lifetime.
You say on X-Files, lies are now the norm in America. Yes. And when everything's a lie, it's hard to, it's like picking corn out of a pile of poo. It's hard to find the truth, isn't it, anymore?
Exactly. Even on the internet, it's hard to tell what's accurate and what's inaccurate.
Are you loving this resurgence of X-Files?
I love it. I just cannot believe that a show that I began writing 24 years ago, I'm here talking to you on the radio about it being back. It's taken a huge amount of my life, but I love doing it.
Is there going to be more?
If we're successful, if the ratings continue to be good, the ratings have been very good, I can't imagine they won't ask us for more.
Was the controversy about Mulder and Scully not being paid the same amount of money, was it fair?
No, I think that is a kind of it's not exactly accurate, because when you go to negotiate your contracts, they always offer you as little as they possibly can, no matter who you are, man or woman. So they do the same thing to me. They always start low, and you try to work that number out.
You mentioned that in the new X-Files, Chris, that drought is being controlled and the weather's being controlled. And as nonsensical as that may sound to a lot of people, I've been in L.A. several times where the reservoirs were overflowing onto the highway, and I thought, well, it's over. There's no more drought in L.A. And then someone told me, oh, we don't collect water in L.A. Well, no wonder. All that water was flowing out to the ocean. They don't collect rainwater. It sure seems like some kind of manipulation. Have you felt that?
I grew up here, so there was always plenty of rain. You never thought about it. Now it's all we think about.
Why those reservoirs alongside every road that fill with water? Why is that water not being collected? Have you ever asked yourself that?
It's obviously government manipulation.
Whoa! This guy's great. Chris, I hope we can have you back every week like we used to, and I hope X-Files continues, man. I hope they get more episodes. I'm loving it, as you can tell.
Thank you for being a fan.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
What's that?
He frightened us.
He frightened us. Oh, there they are, the Marian Catholic High School. Do they wear uniforms there? I wonder. If you know what this is, call us right now.
591-ROCK, 591-ROCK.
You'll be at the Smashing Pumpkins show. It's going to be at the Civic Opera House. That is beyond
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yes.
I'm tingling all over thinking about it. And there's a pre-show performance that Billy's going to do just for us and a Q&A, and we're going to give you VIP passes to get into that. Very limited, but you got to know what this song is, okay? Hey, guess what? Are we supposed to be drunk on the air?
I think so.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think that's a government. I think it's a government violation, and I blame these hippies over there. I blame these hippies.
We'll take the blame.
You know what? I'm growing a beard right now myself. Looks good on you. How long did it take you to grow that thing?
Oh, I've had my beard for a good 10 years now.
Listen, is there any chance we can turn you upside down, put you in the mop bucket, and have you clean the floors while you're here?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name, son?
Brad.
What is it?
Brad.
Brad? That's my real name.
That would have been my first guess.
My real name, Brad. I would have guessed Star Child. But anyway, are you one of the Smiley brothers?
I am not a brother.
No, okay. Is that one of the Smiley brothers?
This guy over here.
That's the Smiley brother. Are you the brewmaster as well?
That's the brewmaster.
I'm the brewmaster.
I'm so confused. So you're in Evanston, huh?
Yes, Evanston.
And you also do barbecue and stuff?
We do Texas-style barbecue, break pizza.
You know, I'm in mean streets of Wilmette.
It's tough out there.
Yeah, it is tough. I got to tell you, those cobblestone streets are just hell on the suspension of my car. Yep. You ever get over to Wilmette?
Yeah.
Rock House Coffee. Maybe you stop by the Walker Brothers there, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The barbecue store.
Oh, is that great? The Green Egg Store. I call it the Green Egg Store. Does it have a name?
Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, the Green Egg Store.
Nothing like pushing.
It's awesome, man. Straight out of Wilmette. What else is good in Evanston? I got to come over. You know, man, I'm a certified American Royal barbecue judge. I have one of the most educated barbecue palates on earth. However, I tend to lean towards the Kansas City style, which is a little bit spicy. I don't like that ketchup stuff. I don't like the Memphis ketchup. I don't like the Texas is a little dry, but I do like it. Is that what you're doing? You're doing the Austin style barbecue?
We do beef brisket inspired by Texas cooking.
Well, their brisket's good. Their brisket's good.
It's moist. If it's moist.
I wasn't talking with you.
Damn.
Wow.
The only time I want to hear the word moist is not from you. I want to hear it from her.
Keep on talking Wilmette. That's fine. I'll stand over here.
He looks like he knows.
Damn.
What's your neighborhood?
That's all right.
What's your neighborhood?
What's
your neighborhood?
All right, because I don't know nothing about barbecue.
All we do is talk about your neighborhood because that's where everybody's being killed.
Damn.
Oh, because you're black. You know about gospel music. And you know all about barbecue because you're a black man. I'm a certified registered barbecue judge, black man.
Fat.
Yes. I'll take you over there to the Smiley Brothers. They spelled it wrong though. Smylie. Well, see, you would like that then. Because everything in rap is spelled wrong.
That's not how it's spelled?
Yeah, Smiley. Smylie Brothers Brewing Company in Evanston. So what are you near? Tell me where you're at. Give me a location so I can figure it out.
So we're just west of the Davis stop, the CTA and Metro Davis stop.
Yeah, I have a car. So okay, keep going.
East of Ridge.
Okay, still not helping me. Give me another. What else? What's other businesses around you?
Right across the street from the big post office there.
Venison's Bakery's down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The old hardware
You ever
store.
go to Tags and get one of those cider donuts? Huh?
Yeah, they got those little cookies.
Yeah. I'll tell you what else. You know that spice store across the street?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you something.
We
You
get
went
our
there.
dried corn.
Yo, yeah. I love it. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's free on the counter. What you have to do is get the sriracha powder and put that on your popcorn. Ooh. Oh, I mean, good night, hippies. You'll love it. The funny thing is your beard will be orange. That's great. All right. We got a lot to talk about. You guys are part of the Brouhaha?
Yeah, Windy City Brouhaha coming up.
Yeah, it's when?
Big kickoff.
In March.
March 5th, right?
Oh,
March
we got
5th.
tons of time.
Get your tickets.
Oh, we better get them now. Okay, awesome. I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I got to run the gauntlet and get over there and get me some barbecue, but it's tough.
You are now
It's tough there on the mean streets of Wilmette.
of the Mancow, straight out of Chi-Town.
You understand I live on a cobblestone road, and it is so
What
rough.
do? They scrape the gold off?
It is. You don't understand how tough it is on the suspension of my yellow 72 Ford Maverick.
Mess with Cal, punch him in the face till the owl, kicking your ass. That's what Cal's all about. For the punk morning DJs are showing out, coming straight out of Wilmette. The South Shore, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, Al Gore is on the program.
Damn.
Al,
Well, hi there.
Awesome.
Hi there, Mancow. Good morning to you. It's good to be with you today.
Welcome. Now, your thoughts, turkey neck to turkey neck, Bernie Sanders and Hillary. I guess, did Hillary pull it out? Who won, guys?
Hillary barely.
Last I checked,
like
it was
to
very
call
close.
it-
She won by a
Go
small
ahead,
margin.
go ahead, sir.
I like to call it Gobbler Fest 2016. And what we had here was a very, very, very close race. I believe the closest race in the history of the Iowa caucus, where literally tenths of 1% of 1 point were used to determine who the winner is. I understand apparently Hillary has won the race. Bernie Sanders is coming second, but you know he will of course claim a victory. On the Republican side, Ted Cruz did something I didn't think he was going to do. He stopped Donald Trump, which
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There was lots of irregularities, something you know about, Mr. Vice President, lots of irregularities in the Republican system, lots of computers going down. 90% of the Democratic votes are being questioned right now. I
agree. Now, for example,
yes.
As your former vice president, I ask you, Mancow, about how many minutes right now do you think you and I have been on the telephone speaking?
I know exactly. We've been on exactly 1 minute and 54 seconds.
Now, you see, I want to recount. That's one of the jokes I do out there on the corporate circuit, and it gets a huge laugh. I do want to take a moment before I let you go to talk about your hair. I want to talk about your hair and any products you might apply to your hair,
Yes.
whether or not you use a spray can or a pump. I hope you know by 2016, presidential year or not, that the pump is the way to go. The spray can just obliterates with the aerosol the ozone layer, making it much more difficult over a longer, medium to longer period of time for all of us, our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to catch a breath on the planet Earth. So I say thumbs up on the pump and ixnay on the A-can spray.
What do you use, Kathy? Because I use aerosol. I do use aerosol.
I use aerosol, too.
Bamboo aerosol hairspray is what I
Yeah.
use. First, I start off with a little fiber, and then I finish up with the aerosol. aerosol.
I put a little Brill cream in mine, and I push it back because I do have a bald spot in the back of my head, which I think, looking back after many years of therapy, that's probably what put me in that masseuse's studio with that young masseur when I committed a terrible act and betrayed my lovely tipper.
Yeah. Listen, Al Gore is our guest here. So I don't know that I believe any of it. This weather, I've been around on this planet for a while. The weather, some winters are warm, some are cold. I'm not a big believer in a lot of what is being claimed about the globe.
Well, I would ask you, I would, if I may, Mancow, I would ask you, have you ever taken don't wear a sleeve, wear a short sleeve shirt.
Okay.
And if you've got 3 feet of snow at some point, just put your entire arm down into 3 feet of snow.
Okay.
And hold it there for a while. Not too long, but for a while.
Okay.
You don't want to lose your arm, but put your arm in there.
Right.
You will find that the sensation of that snow will begin to feel warm and hot. Yes, I'm telling you that the snow fallen from the heavens, in many respects, is indeed hot snow. And people don't talk about that, but I'll be writing a paper about that sometime in the autumn of
that
this
makes
year.
it just makes no sense at all. All right, look, appreciate you coming on. Hillary, who's our next president?
I believe the next president will probably be Hillary Rodham Clinton, and we're gonna do what we can for her to make sure that she achieves that monumental breaking of the glass ceiling.
Al Gore, ladies and gentlemen.
You're listening to Mancow on the loop. Mancow on the loop.
Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
Our weatherman, here's Maya. Hey, Maya.
Hey,
How you
yeah.
doing, boy? Mark Strell from Fox, and you're on the week. You got your own show this weekend, don't you?
Yeah, isn't it amazing? 2-day work week. I'm all for it. I think that we should follow after France.
Wait a minute.
Kick France in the pants.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I love that 2-day work week thing. You're not in Woodstock for the Groundhog deal?
Well, I am. Yeah, I'm standing in the square. In fact, I'm standing on Gobbler's Knob. That can be painful, but that's where I am right now, right in the square.
Wow. I actually call my pants for Kathy Greek
Gobblers.
No, Greek Gobbler's Knob.
Well, it's good to give it a little ethnic spin on your gobbler.
But weathermen, you get all the women. So what's the scoop here, pal? What are we looking at? It's Groundhog Day. What do we know?
Well, I'm not really down with the groundhog because, after all, he's after my job. To me, he's a little furry rat.
Yeah.
That's all he is to me.
Yeah.
And you know what? I one time suggested that they should be barbecued. I got more hate mail as a weatherman, mostly from 4- and 5-year-old girls that said I was just mean and cruel, and they really wouldn't be good barbecued after all. But I think, a little barbecue sauce would be pretty good.
You're saying that he's not, you have the Doppler radar, you have a degree in meteorology, and what your point is that this, who is this? What is this little rodent to tell you what the weather's going to be?
He's a little fat, furry rat.
Little
what does
bastard.
he know?
What is Puxatawny saying?
Puxatawny in Philadelphia said...
Hold on. What, Mark?
Well, yeah, Puxatawny, he says springtime, and then Woodstock Willie here also says spring, so there could be a rodent conspiracy.
What are you predicting?
I think it's El Nino, and we've had a great year, and let's keep running. So,
nice.
Again, I think the rodents are jumping on my bandwagon.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Rodents on your bandwagon.
I think that's the way it's going here.
Richard Gere once said the same kind of thing. Our weatherman, Mark Strell. Nice. And goodbye. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, what is the malted liquor? What gets you drunker quicker? What comes in bottles or in cans? Beer. Can't get enough of it. Beer. How we really love it. Beer. Makes me think I'm a man. Beer. I could kiss and hug it.
Drinking beer today from Smiley's in Evanston. And what kind of beers we got, guys? What are we drinking today? What are the different flavors? Speak up, son.
Yes, we've got a handful of our beers here. We've got our IPA. We've got our Farmhouse Belgian Saison. We've got our Stein beer and our Applewood Aged Porter.
Nice. What is an IPA? What does that mean?
IPA, India Pale Ale. It's going to be a hop-forward beer.
That's hot right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Number one seller in the country.
Wow.
Who owns Lagunitas now? Didn't they sell like Budweiser or something?
Sold it to Heineken, didn't they?
Wow.
Yeah.
I was all rooting for them.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
$1 billion?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'd be done with Lagunitas, too. I'd let Heineken take over. And what kind of food you guys sell over there?
We do barbecue, wood-fired pizza, American food.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I like it. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it's the Marian Catholic High School. They're doing a song from our vast playlist here at The Loop. If you know what this is, call us, and we're going to send you to see the Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, this is going to be a very cool show. And then beforehand, they're going to do a test show, a little acoustic pre-performance, and a question and answer with Billy. He's the head guy. I think Jimmy Chamberlain will probably stop by as well, one of the great rock drummers. And, yeah, you can win that right now, but you got to know what this song is. You want one, Al? Grab one for me, too, Al. This is Billy and the Smashing Pumpkins live in the Lava Lamp Love Lounge a few years back. A new study shows that pot is bad for your memory, which is why I call everybody dude or bro. Just works for me.
Went whale watching. I don't know if you've ever done that. We were sitting there for a couple hours, and then I saw a whale. And I tell you, I realized I had wasted half a day. I had paid $100 to see something I wouldn't watch on television. We were told by the captain, or more accurately, slurred at. By the way, when are you a captain and when are you just a drunk guy with a boat? Because based on our captain, we should start calling homeless people boatless people. Because if they had a boat, they'd be a captain. Our captain, Captain Morgan, he told us the whale we saw was a sperm whale. You know, I don't know who came up with that name. Maybe like an 8-year-old boy. I was thinking sperm whale or booger whale. Sperm whale, really? There wasn't one scientist back then to be like, well, obviously we're not really going to call it the sperm whale. This is going to be in textbooks. Come on, people.
Hey, Mancow, it's Kathy the Greek. I'm in the Gold Coast asking people what they think is Rosebud.
It's the code you put in on The Sims. You're supposed to get $1,000 extra. The sleigh from Citizen Kane.
Then falls out and it's all pink and wiggly and whatnot.
Ew!
Oh man, Rosebud, that's just awesome. It's awesome Italian joint on the north side. I got some great pasta bolognese there. Better than Grandma made, I can tell you that. But don't tell her that.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, it's a kind of flower.
Well, it is actually. Yes.
Al, you know what Rosebud is as we get ready for the Oscars?
Yes.
For the greatest movie of all time. Hey, Goonie, are you thinking you're going to see Judy's Rosebud?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
On Saturday. I call up and we got a date on Saturday at 3
Is it a
o'clock.
date or just a friendly thing?
No, a date. At Harry Carey's at 3 o'clock.
But does she think it's a date? Does she think it's a date?
She has to work on Saturday. She gets off at 1 o'clock. I told her about 3 o'clock. She says, okay.
Why Harry Carey's? You could take her anywhere.
I don't know. Harry Carey's nice.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Harry Carey's nice.
Harry Carey's
Think
nice.
about that,
I think that's
Kathy,
their new. I think that's their new slogan.
Yes.
I think that's their new slogan. Harry Carey's nice. Fire bad. Am I right, Goonie?
Yes.
Fire bad.
Fire
Harry
bad.
Carey's.
Right.
Harry Carey's.
Harry Carey's.
Harry Carey's.
Harry Carey's. Fire back.
No. Fire bad. Harry Carey's nice.
Fire back. Harry Carey's
No,
bad.
no, not furry back. Fire.
Fire back.
No, bad.
Bad.
Fire bad.
Fire
I want you to
bad.
burn yourself again. Harry Carey's.
Harry Carey's fire bad.
No.
Gonna have a great date.
Harry Carey's good. Fire bad.
Harry Carey is good, but fire bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you been drinking the beer, Goody?
Fire.
No, fire.
No. Fire.
Fire bad.
Just say bad.
Bad.
Fire.
Fire
No,
bad.
just say bad. Fire.
Fire bad.
No, just say bad. Fire.
Bad.
Wait for me to say fire. Fire.
Bad.
Harry Carey's.
Good.
Yeah! Nice! There you go. There you go. Here's what little 5- and 6-year-olders performing as Slipknot.
After a long day of committing crimes against humanity, even terrorists need a little human touch. Introducing the first ever strip club designed for ISIS, Jihadis. At Jihadis, our burqa-clad babes will definitely lead you into temptation.
Hakeem, I swear, I just saw her ankle.
At Jihadis, you can make it rain, just not bullets. And the only explosions going on will be in your pants.
Paradise is the main stage. Paradise.
No, you won't be entering paradise, but she will dance for you. It's a strip club made for ISIS. It's Jihadis. ISIS, man, you've been naughty, but not as naughty as the girls at Jihadis. Get a down payment on those 72 virgins tonight at Jihadis.
Having married a virgin, I wouldn't want 72 of them. I just want one really filthy girl at this point. Billy is here. We're going to bring him in here in about 15 minutes. Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins. We just had Vice President Al Gore on. Jake Shimabukuro is going to be here, world-renowned around the world for his ukulele. Wait till you hear him play. I'm really. You think I'm kidding? If you don't know what I'm talking, if you know what I'm talking about, you're like, oh yeah, no, people don't understand. This guy's unbelievable. Truly a a phenom that you will witness here in our studio. Jeff Tate from Queensrÿche and Scott Stapp of Creed. We'll see what he's up to. It's coming up next here on The Loop.
I got $5 in the Bud Light. That's all I need to get through the night.
This is Mancow. Cumulus Station. The Loop. WLUP-FM. Chicago. Mancow.
Hello?
Hey, this is the record store, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm calling to make a complaint.
Okay.
All right, so I came in there, and I'm looking for Pumpkins records.
Okay.
And I asked one of the girls, I don't know if it was you or not, what the best Pumpkins record is.
Okay.
And she said Melancholy.
She said what?
Melancholy.
Okay.
So, like, I don't even want to buy a record from your store. Obviously, Gish is the best record. In other words, your store lost all credibility with me.
I see.
Like, you got people that don't know what they're talking about. So, like, why would I want to buy a record from someone who says Melancholy's the best Pumpkins album when we all know it's Gish?
Well, I mean, maybe it's more of a matter of opinion on that.
No. It's a matter of she doesn't know what she's talking about. You know what I mean? I probably met you before. This is Fern. I buy records all the time.
Fern, yes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And anyone who doesn't say Gish is just a f***ing idiot.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you had that experience here.
What's your favorite Pumpkins record?
I actually don't have one because I just started working here.
But you just started listening to music today, too, or what?
Sorry?
So you just started listening to music, or what?
Where have you been, lady?
No,
Where have you been?
Sir, you're really being very rude right now.
Do yourself a favor. Go in your little store there, find a record called Gish.
Yes.
Put it on your turntable.
Yes.
Put on some good headphones and listen to it, okay?
Okay, you have a good day, okay?
So are you going to terminate this girl, or what are you going to do for me?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry you had that experience here. I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know who you're...
I mean, what kind of moron says Melancholy's the best album when Gish is a far superior
Sir, that's
record?
really a matter of opinion. That's not... There's no right or wrong answer. When it comes to music and artistry...
Somebody from someone who's never heard Gish. You're someone who's never heard Gish.
And the cow is going mad.
Okay, have a good day.
Now I'm sad. I'm a sad cow. Sad cow.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you.
Sad cow. Sad cow. Sad cow. Sad cow. Sad cow.
All right, let's get the high school band ready. Nice job. Hell yeah. I hear you, brother. Yes, Matt Damon calls the Oscar controversy shameful and embarrassing. This is the guy that did Monuments Men. I will not rest until more African Americans have gold statues. It's very important to all of us that more African Americans get Oscars. Who's with me here?
Hell yeah.
Who's with me? Yes. Yeah. Oh, there they come. Marching out of the Lava Lamp Love Lounge here on the Mancow Show, the Marian Catholic High School Marching Band. Woo! You know what this is? Call us, and we're going to put you there, that little pre-show acoustic party we're having, and Q&A with Billy Corgan. You just heard him. He's here. He's coming into the studio. And then that show. What a place. What a place to see a rock concert. The Smashing Pumpkins coming up at the Civic Opera House. Just announced.
Damn.
You know what this is? Call us and win.
591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
Have you seen now? It's like Welcome to Chicago. It, honest to God, looks like the sign, and I'm not even kidding. It's exactly like the sign when you go into It's a Small World in Disney.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
There's not police tape over it or anything?
No. Now it's like these cartoon faces of like, it's a small world after all.
It's like the thing in the airplane where they have where it's like someone of every race.
Yeah.
When they give you the little card that you're supposed to read, the safety card, and it's like some type of conglomeration of Asian, black.
It's like Theo Huxtable's friends on the Cosby
Yeah,
Show.
right, exactly.
It's like Adam Sandler, some Indian kid, a black kid.
Hey.
Yeah, that's not how the world looks, I'm sorry.
Hey, Nick. Nick DiPaolo's here. You talk about these commercials and everything. And if I was an African-American woman, okay, I think I'd be very offended. Are black people ever together? Honestly, I'm serious. Is there ever a black couple?
No.
You never see a white couple.
No.
You never, in any kind of, in no world is there white people together or black people together. It's a black guy with a white woman or a black woman with some Asian guy or something. Have black people given up on being together and white people given up on being together, or is it just not?
No,
that's what agenda. It's agenda.
Exactly, it's agenda. And I lived in Hollywood. I see who likes this garbage. And if you come to my house on Super Bowl Sunday, it's probably about 21 white people sitting there. And if you go to a guy's house in Cleveland or Detroit, there's about 12 black guys watching the game together. There are no white people.
If you see it on TV.
But if you see it on TV, there's an Eskimo and there's a Mexican guy sitting on a donkey. There's an Indian with a full headdress and a Puerto Rican kid missing a finger and a little crippled kid with ALS. Apparently, that's how the world. And then my idiot liberal friends will go, well, that's they're just trying to draw our eyes to a commercial, like all people of all different colors. That's kind of racist too. So some black guy's going to rent from Hertz because there's a black guy in the commercial in the back. That's kind of patronizing.
That's right. I know. It's outrageous. Well, we talk about it all the time.
I just found out just yesterday that Bill Cosby had raped people.
What?
I didn't know that, but until I heard it raps, I didn't understand the whole situation.
I found out 10 years ago. I met him. I shook his hand. Next thing I wake up, all I'm wearing is a Temple T-shirt. I'm on his bed. There's pudding pop wrappers all over the floor.
I want to tell you the feeling that I'm getting behind the scenes.
Okay.
Okay? And this is just a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but this is what I'm feeling from all of these people that are supposedly in the know. And one is that Kanye's designer that's always with him, that Kanye's a homosexual, and this is all a business relationship, and it's all done through artificial means.
Wow.
That Kanye has never had sex with. And that's what these guys are saying. It's like it's the greatest scam. Nick, do you know anything about this?
Yes, I lived with Kanye for 2 years. So he was cheating on me with this dirty bitch. No.
No, but Kanye always has his designer with him, his buddy. It's like everybody in Chicago's like, oh yeah, he's a gay guy. I mean, we all knew it.
Who did Kim have the 2 black kids with then?
And
artificial.
No, it's artificial. And I mean, Kanye wanted to have kids.
Anybody, take your pick.
Just like Doogie Howser. Doogie Howser has kids.
Who did Kim have the 2 black kids with?
Yeah, but they have that stupid face that Kanye has.
Well, there's a turkey base.
I watched the Kardashians the first time in my life last week. I watched about 5 minutes, and I actually had this thought while I was watching it. Maybe ISIS has a point.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd mind seeing Chloe's head rolling down Wilshire Boulevard with a wallet in its mouth. I don't want to live in an ISIS world. I don't live in a world they throw ass in a girl's face who wants to go to school. But I don't live in a world with somebody like Kim Kardashian's a billionaire because the thing she poops out of is shaped like a peach, Can't
a
we
huge
meet in the
peach.
middle somewhere? Can I throw hot cocoa in a girl's face who has a Kardashian lunchbox? Anybody with me?
I'm with you 100%.
Nick DiPaolo here on the Mancow Show.
Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River, a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be cow, the Mancow.
Hell yeah!
Citizens of Chicago, 806 right now. Moving.
806, guess what? Billy is here. We're going to bring him in. Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins. Yes. Jimmy Chamberlain's going to be part of the Steel Civic Opera House. And a little pre-show party we're doing. Nice. It's an acoustic performance with Billy. Okay, I don't want to oversell this, but
that's awesome.
And then we're going to do a little Q&A. And you better believe I'm going to be asking some questions. Is chai tea good? He has a tea house in, is it in Highland Park?
Highland Park, yeah.
Is chai tea good?
Madame Susie's.
I've never had it in my life. Have you had chai?
Yeah,
my wife.
Of course.
She the stuff she orders. I love the chai super wit. So it's Orange History Month, and
what are you talking about? It's Black History Month. Don't you know that?
No, I thought orange was the new black. What happened? The Smashing Pumpkins with the Kinks.
I met a girl called Lola and I took her back to my place. Feeling guilty, feeling scared, hidden cameras everywhere. Stop. Hold on. Stay in control.
I'm not content to be with
You know, this was the song. This song is the reason I'm in radio. This song right here. Not this version of it. But I was a little fetus, and I heard this and on the radio, and it blew my mind, and I had to get the recording. I got the recording. I sat there and listened to it. On Christmas with headphones, all the sound was turned off. I was just rocking out. My family was laughing at me. And I want to get in radio so I can play songs like this. I want to get in radio so I can meet these people, because I couldn't play an instrument. The only thing I could play was myself. And then the Kinks played my wedding. There's Billy right there.
Taco Bell in the news. Taco Bell has a new Super Bowl deal where people can order a mystery food item. Yeah. Today, the CEO of Arby's said, hey, we've been giving out mystery food since day one. I don't understand.
God, I love Taco Bell. Have you heard about the golden knots, like the golden tickets? Have you heard about this?
No.
Select people, 50 people on Super Bowl Sunday,
Yes.
will get bread knots from Pizza Hut covered with $100 worth of edible gold melted on top.
What?
Now, how do you like? And they're playing it off like it's a golden ticket from Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Right. So how do we? Not to, you have to. I don't care what other people think, and America's great. And if you want to eat gold, great. It's flavorless. It's fine.
Sure.
But how does that play to the little African kid who's had his arm cut off and his parents raped and murdered in front of him, and he's being beaten every day to mine gold?
Yeah.
So that on Super Bowl Sunday, some American can eat $100 worth of it melted on top of his bread knot.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God!
Come with me, and you'll be
Dude, blow your whistle.
in a world.
I like that. He's Abe the Chameleon actually has a Willy Wonka whistle. So blow it again, pal. So I thought it was ridiculous. Sarah Palin blamed her kid's PTSD on his. Look, Sarah Palin's son, Track.
Right. Great name.
Again, Track. Name your kid something stupid.
Yeah.
Look, we create a hologram around us. We manifest what's around us. You can have anything you want in this world. My big mistake was not dreaming bigger. You can have anything or be anything. Get evil out of your life. Get negative people out of your life. You can have anything. If you name your kid Track, these stupid-ass names, these loser names misspelled, okay?
Right.
My friend, I love him, named his kid Myson.
Myson.
Oh, no, it's Mason. M-Y-S-O-N. My son.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm sorry. It's Myson.
That's
Or no.
bad.
I got to correct myself again. It's Mason. I'm just saying, give your kid a stupid name. The kid's going to be stupid.
Wow.
You become your name, right?
Oh, absolutely.
What do we say about Claires? They end up fat and whores. Every Claire I've known is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. My wife's name is Claire.
There's exceptions to every rule, Al. Exceptions to every
I love
rule.
you, baby.
So Track, leases are easy. You know it. That's why you don't name your child after someone you don't like.
Sure.
If you don't like the name, other people are going to react that way.
Right.
The old joke of, Lamangelo and Orangelo.
Yeah.
Is that true, do you think? I always heard it was true.
It's not even odd nowadays.
Oh.
It's not.
Yeah.
I met somebody named Fashionette.
Lemon?
I met somebody named Fashionette.
Lemon Jello and Orange Jello. The story is their ID was Lemon Jello and the brother was Orange Jello. They were twins. And they said, no, it's Lamangelo and Orangelo.
You just said 5 seconds ago, my son, somebody named their kid my son.
He's a white guy,
because it was
too.
his son.
Yeah.
Stupid white guy.
Wow.
Anyway, so Track beat up a woman. And so Sarah Palin, that's her son, is saying what was because of PTSD, and she blamed Obama, who hasn't done enough for our soldiers. So they challenged her, and I think they should have.
You said that President Obama may be to blame for some of the PTSD that's out there.
That.
Well, let's take it piece
by
piece. What exactly did you mean?
Let's start piece by piece by, you guys brought me here to talk about Iowa politics and the caucus tonight, not to talk about my kids. And that was a promise. But as things go in the world of media, you guys don't always keep your promises, evidently. It allows the media to be more credible if you guys will tell me exactly what you're talking about, and then I can address
in terms
that
of credibility, I just want to make sure there were no specific promises made.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. She is so out of line. She stood up in Iowa at a Donald Trump event and blamed Obama for her son. And I'm no fan of Obama. This guy sucks. And guess what? The next guy's going to suck. And the next guy's going to suck. And the next woman or whoever, they suck. They're politicians. They do nothing. They're leeches.
And she screwed Trump.
They never
Trump
do
had
anything.
a huge lead over Cruz.
I'm telling you, I don't think it was a good thing for him, and I agree with you on that. So she stands up and says, and my son beat up a woman because of Obama. What? And then, she's all pissed. And, the children thing, I love that. Well, I need off a few days. Well, buddy, I'm paying you to be here. Well, my kid has a soccer game, and I love cheese last night. Love cheese, trying to work on the show. Oh, I'm sorry, I got my kid's baseball game, and I can't work on the show. Oh, okay, I'll just sit here with my dink in my hand.
No.
I didn't realize. What were you working on last night? Something.
Yeah, baseball.
No, it couldn't have been baseball, was it?
No, you asked me about Chris Carter.
No. Are you on a different show?
Eric, Kathy.
I'm Eric. That's Kathy. Sorry.
Some time with the kids.
No, look.
You asked me about a song.
Okay, can you stop? So you say, I called you at 7:05. You got back to me after I was in bed. Sorry, I was at a baseball practice.
Yeah.
How are you in baseball practice outside right now?
It's indoor practice. We have 3 indoor practices a week until summertime.
His son's an elite athlete.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't really care. I care more about this show. Because without this show, you can't feed that elite athlete, okay?
Yeah, but the guy has a family. You can't expect him to
I don't care about any of that.
He's the Mancow on the loop. Regardless of how confident you feel about making it through January unscathed, Old Man Winter is eventually going to put Chicago in an arm bar and dislocate our collective shoulder. But with Florida headlines and hot trips, a simple true or false answer could win you one of 15 Florida getaways. Every day this week, The Loop has a flyaway to the Orlando World Center Marriott. Brought to you by VisitFlorida.com. Get insider info like the times to text and win at WLUP.com. Honoring the real heroes, like that guy who snowblows the whole block. This is the Mancow on The Loop.
Hey, Jake, how are you?
Oh, good, man.
You know I'm a fan. I've seen you 3 times in concert. Jake Shimabukuro. Where are you playing? City Winery tonight?
Yeah, we're playing tonight. We played last night, and tonight's our second night. And yeah, it was great. It was my first time doing that venue, and it was fantastic.
It is a great venue, man. I love City Winery. I love it. And I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of yours too. I've seen you do a few tiki kind of themed things.
Yeah, actually, the first time I came to Chicago, there was a cool little restaurant, called the Tiki Bar.
Yep.
Started out there, and
now you're selling out City Winery. So City Winery tonight, and he's sitting over at City Winery. Will you? He's from Honolulu. He's the world's greatest uke player. He's got his ukulele. He is the 4-string wonder, and considered just a phenomenon, really. Okay, so Jake, you became famous for a lot of songs, but would you do just a minute or two of While My Guitar Gently Weeps?
Yeah, sure, man. All right, here.
4 strings, man. over the phone at the City Winery right now. He's getting set up. It's going to be a great show tonight. Jake Shimabukuro at the City Winery tonight, 8 o'clock. And
That's awesome.
What's Wednesday night? What's today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Thursday? When is it? Where are we? Is it 2016? Why am I putting Year of the Crocodile on my check still? Yes. Oh, and of course, I love his song he did at the very beginning of Inside Out, the Pixar movie.
Oh, nice.
I have a dream I hope will come true. You're here with me, and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth see the sky up above. Will send me someone to love.
Jake Shimabukuro, play for me, Jake. Here we go. This is his music. Hey, the Oscars have added 2 black people and a half Asian. Al, you happy yet?
I'm getting there.
Yeah, Jake is hanging on, and Billy's here. Smashing Pumpkins playing at the Civic Opera House. I cannot wait. What are you afraid of? Get in there. Goonie's going to get in there.
He needs to.
I want to make sure that I do my... I want to help him out on the... I'm not saying Dr. Yates wouldn't take care of the guy, but...
Yeah, but Goonie has a lot of money. Let him spend some.
The guy lives in a group house paid for by the government. Yeah. Everything's paid for by the government.
He's going to die and leave all his money.
He's mentally challenged.
Right.
And he's worth over $1 million.
Yeah, let him spend a few bucks.
Why don't you fake it? You and your DJ boyfriend. Tell your DJ boyfriend that's your brother. You never have to have sex with him.
Yeah.
You never have to consummate it. You marry the guy.
Yeah. That's a good
go.
idea.
You have to work again. Why get up early and come in here?
That's brilliant.
Your sweat, your hair
Until he breaks
back.
her neck.
You don't want to get up. Yeah, well, that's right. That's right.
Oh, by the way, hair's down today. Did you see that?
What?
Hair is down today.
It was down yesterday, too.
When the boyfriend's out of town, she looks a lot sexier. Something's going on. I'm just telling you, Goonie's going in there. So what are you afraid of? DrYatesHairScience.com if you're balding. We'll get Billy in there. Full head of hair like in that'd
be awesome.
The Today video. We'll get remember that little afro thing? We'll get that back. And this guy's an artist, Dr. Yates. It is look at who do we have in here? What football player?
What if he Brian Urlacher. That would be great if Billy went out on stage at the Civic Opera House and had a full head of hair.
It won't work that. When is the concert coming up? It's coming up
in April.
In April. He doesn't have that time to grow that hair, guys. but we could do it. We could get if he could in a couple of months we could do it. 3 to 6 months he could have a full head of hair. It's minimally invasive, no cut, no stitches, no pain. Take the hair from the side they put up top. It's different hair. Gallagher didn't believe me yesterday. That's what I hear all the time. That's what I get. That's the problem I get, guys.
Yeah.
People say, well, what's the difference? You put the hair from the side up. No, it's different hair.
Different.
It's called the bozo ring. It's a reason the hair on the side doesn't fall out. It's different hair.
Yeah.
The hair on the top is evolved differently. So you take the hair from the side, you put it up top. The hair on the side doesn't fall out. The hair on the top that's from the side won't fall out. DrYatesHairScience.com. Free consultation right now. 312-261-0872. Dude, I want to get Shimabukuro faced tonight. That's what they say when you go to a concert, Jake, right? You get Shimabukuro faced? People don't believe I'm a fan. How long have you and I known each other, Jake?
Oh, years.
I'm telling you, we were lovers in Honolulu when I studied there. The guy's incredible. Imagine this played for you. Jimmy Chamberlain, Billy Corgan, and whoever else was the Smashing Pumpkins now. Whew. James Eha out front parking cars. Just think about it. Darcy selling dope in the lobby. Oh, come on, it's a joke. He didn't hear that, did he? That could be a problem for me. Hope he's not listening. We're going to bring him in here in a minute. Big announcements. He's in that wrestling and stuff. You think he
TNA.
You think he could take me?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, come on. He's a rock star. I'm Mancow, Muller, American badass, radio tough guy. Oh, I'm so excited. Little House on the Prairie's coming back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Man. What did Casey Kasem say to us when we were kids all the time, Al?
Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
That's right. I'll never be Casey Kasem.
Why?
Last night I tried it.
Yeah? And what happened?
Hurt my lower back muscles. reaching for the stars.
Paramount Pictures has announced a film adaptation of Little House on the Prairie. I cannot wait to see them churn butter in 3D.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. The Mancow on The Loop.
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. Yeah. That's the day the groundhog peeks out of his hole, sees Trump has won Iowa, and burrows to Canada. That is...
Running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright.
All right, today's Groundhog Day.
That is awesome.
All hail groundhog supremacy.
There's reasons why all this Groundhog Day.
Amid much pomp and circumstance
Yay!
in Pennsylvania, Puxatawny
Nice.
Phil made his annual Groundhog Day weather prediction.
Yay!
So he did not see a shadow, or he did see a shadow.
He did not see his shadow. He did not see his shadow, so winter is over.
The Surrey forecaster did not see his shadow.
All right, it's the Marian Catholic High School. If you know what they're playing here, we're going to send you off to, what's this show going to be, Billy?
What do you mean?
Your show you're doing at the Civic Opera House.
I'm playing? When?
Kathy, when is he playing?
April 14th.
He really may not know.
I honestly don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I honestly don't know. I know that I'm playing at some point. But
That's the way he knows. That's the way I live my life too.
Yeah, that's right.
I
All he
believe
knows it's going to be a sellout. That's what he knows.
We're in the moment.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to these things. I really don't.
Right.
He's the same way.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I like your hat. It's very wintry.
I'm cold.
You're cold.
That scarf is awesome.
Do you want me to hold you? What's so great about the scarf?
It says a door on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Was that from back in the day?
No, I think it's a Christmas present.
Oh, I love that album. Remember that album?
Yeah.
Of course.
Do they call them albums anymore, or is it CD?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I give up.
Yeah, I give up too. I give up. Let's give up together.
I like the winter classic hat that you wore in the Rush documentary.
Oh, thank you.
I love your pants.
Thank you.
Were you the only smart person? Were you the only smart person in the Rush documentary? You made that documentary.
I don't know. I didn't get a foul impression of anyone else.
Did you enjoy it?
You mean the documentary?
Yeah. Did you enjoy the documentary?
I thought it was fantastic for them. Because you and I talk about a lot of things, you know, when we hang out. And one thing that makes me insane, and we see it in the political class as well, the way the media will decide, oh, you don't exist. And they made this weird decision, like somewhere in the 80s, oh, Rush, you don't exist. Mm-hmm. And year after year, Rush would come here and sell out arenas and have this incredible fan base.
Right.
And it was like, you don't exist, sorry.
Right.
And it was like, all of a sudden, it was like all those years of being ignored finally kind of came due, and then they finally got their due. And Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, talk about way overdue.
It reminds me of a conversation I had with our friend Alex Jones, another radio guy. And he's like, Mancow, you're bigger than Rachel Maddow. You're bigger than who's the son of Vanderbilt? What's that guy's name? Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
He goes, look at the numbers. You affect more people. You have more people. These little shows that they keep shoving on us, these little things that are so important that really aren't. Mm-hmm. These movies, like we've been talking about them, that nobody's seeing them. Nobody's seeing these movies.
Right.
The Danish Girl, sure. Concussion, nobody saw. Sorry.
Yeah.
Who are they doing? Who are they doing this for? It doesn't mean they're not good movies. I'm just saying that, you know, this is agenda. This is what you're supposed to think. Right. This is what you're supposed to feel. It doesn't matter how freakish it is. This is it. And they continue to push it. So popularity doesn't matter.
No.
When you control the medium.
I think you and I have proven that. No, I mean, you know, I've had a good long run as an artist. And
yes, you have.
And it's interesting. There's just times where they just decide you don't exist. It's like Invisible Man.
I love the new CD.
Oh, thank you.
I want to play a song off of it. You know which one I love.
Yes.
The coffee shop is going good. The tea shop, Madame Zuzu's.
Coffee shop.
You sell coffee too, don't you?
Are you? What would?
I've only been in there dozens of times.
Like when you say when you call my tea house a coffee house, like what would be?
Oh man!
What would be it now? What would I refer to? Like what would I? Are you? This is a podcast, right?
You call me a DJ.
This is
you call me a DJ.
Mancow's morning podcast,
Damn!
right?
Yes, thank you. Wow. Thank you. By the way, what impresses me now is when someone comes in and they don't have a podcast. That's impressive now.
I don't have a podcast.
Yeah, well, there you go. And what's your DJ name? You have a DJ name. I have the keychain.
DJ Ivory Tower.
DJ Ivory Tower.
That's an awesome DJ.
Do you think, I mean, you're into this wrestling stuff. Do you think you could take me? Do you think you could take me in a fight?
You're very committed. You know what I'm saying?
So you would be bored kicking my ass is what you're, and no, then I might recover.
No, my father used to deal drugs, you know?
No, I didn't know that.
And did you know that?
I didn't know that.
My father used to deal drugs, and my father was probably in it, you know.
Did I buy drugs from your father? Is this where this is going?
No.
Okay.
But my father's whole thing in life would be he would be in these dangerous situations where somebody would point a gun at his ribs, and his whole thing was always go ahead and kill me. Like basically crazy.
Oh man,
crazy commitment outweighs force.
Wow.
Right. And so you have crazy commitment.
You've got me in height. You've got me in height.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you're committed.
I am committed.
You have a Teutonic sort of will that drives you.
I'm the sad cow, but I've got a Teutonic will. The wrestling thing. We've been playing the theme song. I love the theme song. Let's hear the theme
TNA?
song. Yeah, why don't you put up the
am I in the
theme
way?
song? No, you can just go over there and get it. Yeah, that little guy right there. You won't even see him. It's DJ Love Cheese. Look up and say hi to Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Okay, there you go. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's no need to do that.
Oh, no?
What are you doing?
So then he's more comfortable.
No, thank you.
Okay. He's fine. Okay. Are you more comfortable standing over 2 feet? You don't care. What tea do you get at Madame Zuzu's?
Stimulus hot, or like I have a little bit tickle in my throat today, so I would get stinging nettle tea.
Mm-hmm. Stinging nettle?
Yeah.
So good.
And so good. You know stinging nettle?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that tea, the first one, the stimulus tea. A lot of my friends go into your shop and get that.
The triple caffeine.
It's like way more than a cup of coffee, right?
It's rocket fuel.
It's rocket fuel.
Unbelievable.
What's it called?
Stimulus Hot. It's an exclusive tea with our man Rod Marcus from Rare Tea Cellar.
And I do the Earl Grey hot with a little bit of cream in it. Is that pedestrian?
Very pedestrian. Up the middle. But that's you reach the common man.
Thank you. With my tea drinking.
With your podcast.
I thank you. I was dead over Christmas. I was dead. I couldn't find anything. And he has a lot of weird stuff in there. A lot of tchotchkes, is that fair to say?
Yeah, sure.
A lot of unique stuff in there.
Yeah.
My wife loves tea and all the kind of, and there's just all kinds of stuff in there. A great gift stuff. And really, I'm like Christmas Eve. Oh, man, I am nothing. First, I went to Walmart in Skokie.
Oh my!
And looked around like, nothing in here for her.
That's a good run.
Well,
I love you, honey. Thanks for bearing the kids. I'm going to get you something from Walmart.
Well, I drink my Earl Grey. Open it up. It's Old Roy dog food. We have a dog. But anyway, I found a lot of stuff over there. Very cool. Nice. Okay, so the show is coming up. What's going on with wrestling?
Just got back from the UK. We did some tapings over there. Mm-hmm. And show's on tonight, actually, on Pop
TV.
Formerly the TV Guide Network. Very, very happy. Our ratings keep going up 4 weeks in a row. So we've got a lot of momentum right now. Very, very exciting.
I'm playing Roustabout right now.
The theme for TNA's Impact Wrestling, which I believe is on 8 p.m.
And you're
in Central here.
Do you own this deal?
No. It sounds strange, but I'm actually an executive for the company, and I'm an employee, which is I get yelled at like
they yell at Billy Corgan?
It's it's surreal when I get yelled at because it's like I've never, I haven't had a real job.
Do I say your name right? I feel like I've never said it right.
What's that?
Corgan. It's Corgan.
You should probably be Corgan. But we say
okay.
Corgan.
So wait
Chicago,
a minute. Do you wear a suit when you're here in the executive the executive offices?
I have.
And have you been yelled at like I get yelled at by my bosses?
Yeah.
And what do they say to you?
It's if you mess something up.
Well, tell me what you've messed up.
Okay, do I have 30 seconds to give you an example?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would be assigned as an executive producer on a segment. Mm-hmm. So I have to be responsible for knowing where people are going to be in the ring or outside the ring in a particular segment. So if I change something on the fly and then don't report back up the chain to let them know that's what's going to happen, they're caught flat-footed on the production end for shooting television. Or they might be like going, we don't know this. Somebody's talking about something that they haven't sort of thought that they were going to talk. Yeah,
okay.
Or cleared, yeah. And so I've done that a few times and had to realize. You have to understand that it's not going into business for yourself as far as I want to do it my way. You have a responsibility to the entire company, sort of report up the chain so nobody's caught flat-footed. So
is it Corgan? Come here.
I get the slamming headphones and the.
Have you been yelled at?
Yeah, I got yelled at. Yeah.
You've been yelled at?
I didn't laugh like mockingly laugh. I laughed inside like this is so funny. Like I'm being yelled at. I'm having one of those.
You could buy and sell the thing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I love working with the company, so I don't mind it. And I was wrong. That's the thing. I mean, if I was yelled at for the wrong reasons, I would feel like any employee. Like, this is what.
You'd feel like a Mancow employee. Hey, that wasn't funny. It wasn't supposed to be funny. Okay. So, all right. So, Civic Opera House, which I dig the venue and dig seeing you there, and I've seen you in some odd places over the years. This is going to be cool. And we're doing a little pre-show thing. Do you know about this?
What's that?
They're doing a little pre-show, acoustic party, Q&A.
Yeah, I do VIP kind of meet and greets and play some music that I don't play in the show, and then do like a Q&A. So yeah, I think you guys are going to be involved with it, which is awesome.
Now after your little, acoustic Q&A, everything, the warm up for the show, right?
Yeah.
If you want, I'd give you some advice. The show would be even better.
Well, you laugh, but he gives me advice all the time that I don't want. In fact, I was telling him about this thing I'm working on, and he's like, "Yeah, if you want me to help you with that," and I was like, okay.
See, I don't understand the artist part of it.
Right.
You don't, and how sensitive he is. That's what he says. I don't. He's a very sensitive guy.
Oh, sure.
Well, what I would say,
not like a sit in his room and cry kind of wussy kind of.
No, but what I would say is, when you're forming something that doesn't have a form, right? You know, you're pulling from a lot of different places and
you're pulling art out of the mist.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, if a true, when people come up to me and say, "Oh, I love that song," or I love that album. I mean, what they have to remember sometimes is when I started that album, I had a blank piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull from all these different sources and take a real risk to get there.
Yeah.
And then when you do the same thing and you fail, well, you've made the same commitment. So it's wounding because you feel like I spent all this time and it's like, here, mommy, throw it on the ground. I don't want it. So when I'm in that space, and I, as you know, I don't have a lot of friends, which I'm sure doesn't surprise anybody, but you're one of my friends, right?
Thank you.
Wow.
And he is. And so when I'm in that space and talking sort of in a more family way about the ideas I'm having and where I'm pulling sources from, if somebody sort of runs in like a bull in a china shop.
Wait a minute. Me?
So I get testy would be the word.
I have, but I mean, so when I say something
I will say to your credit,
yes,
that you are a true lover of art.
Well,
and not just you're not a highbrow sit on your couch and stare at the Jackson Pollock. I mean, you love Lost in Space. I mean, you see the beauty in things that most people wouldn't see the beauty, and you are a true artistic heart. But you don't always necessarily understand the artistic project because you're very much an in the moment person.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's all we have is now.
And so am I. But in order to play concerts, in order to make albums, you can't always be in the moment. You have to sort of go back. It's like making a movie. You have to come up with a lot of ideas and put them together and edit them. And so somebody comes along and says, "Boom, I don't get it."
Well, I'll come up with it and I'll be like, "Billy, you want a hit, right? Everybody loves cheese. There you go. You run with it. There's a song about cheese. Or these Kardashians. I don't know. I'm not into it, but people like it. Kardashians do a song. There you go. Go off." And he's like, "Man, you don't understand my process." Your process? Here's a napkin and I got a pen here somewhere. It's called cheese. Let's go. Let's write a hit. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, my God. You're ridiculous.
And I think you need to understand my artistic process. Okay, Jeff, how are you? Jeff Tate, Operation Mindcrime. How are you?
Oh, I'm just amazed at this conversation. Who is that guy?
It's Billy. He has a band called the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, right, it's Billy Corgan. Okay, what a smart man.
Yeah, he is very smart. And so where do you get your... Listen, he's not interested. Jeff, for Operation Mindcrime, your next CD, cheese. Everybody loves cheese, and there's no great rock songs about it.
And thank you for the idea. I'm going to see if I can shape that into something I can work with.
And you're coming to Tailgaters?
In March, yeah.
In March. Wait a minute. That doesn't interfere with you, Billy. Don't get upset. Okay, I don't want you guys cannibalizing each other. And this band that's out, your band is out without you.
My band is out. Oh, yeah, my old band, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, your old band. Yes, those guys, Queensrÿche. Do you hate them?
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I hated the show when it came on without me. But that's great. And I want to have you back on closer to the date. March 12th, Operation Mindcrime. Jeff Tate, Queensrÿche. Going to be great. Does all the hits. Oh, man. I want to play some music. I want to play some brand new music from Billy Corgan and the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about Jimmy. I marvel at him. I love watching. Jimmy Chamberlain is back for this incarnation. Anything you want to say about that?
No, it's just good to play with my brother. We get along well when we play music.
He is a great drummer. He's
incredible
and a great showman. He adds a lot to the show.
Absolutely. I mean, he makes my life easy. That's for sure.
So you're playing at the Opera House. Would you like me to come out and do some kabuki stuff? Maybe something from Wagner? How about a Wagner kind of set?
Well, we have Liz Fair opening, which is pretty cool. And then maybe between Liz Fair and the Pumpkins, you can get out and do some Gordon Lightfoot classics.
Yes.
What was the song?
What's that? Sundown?
Sundown.
No, but can I mean, you're joking, but I would do that for you. And can I do a little something right now? The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the great lake they call Gitchigumi. The Great Lake is said never gives up his dead when the eyes of the March come early.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Do I really have the slot?
You do.
So stupid. Hey, we got tickets to the show.
Cumulus Station. The Loop. WLUP-FM. Chicago. Mancow in the morning on 97.9 The Loop. Brought to you by Potholes.
Cannonball, I like your statement. When life takes a cheap shot at you, you stand your ground. Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins.
Homer Simpson, smiling politely.
The world is a vampire. Wanna go for a ride?
Wayne?
Yes, sir.
What do you think it is? The high school band was in here playing a song. Can we get them in here again? If you know what it is, you can win.
All right. I want to say, love you guys. Love your show.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Appreciate that. What do you think?
Song is Smoke on the Water from Deep Purple.
You got it, brother. You're off to the Smashing Pumpkins. When is it?
April 14th.
You're not yelling because his baby's in
Yes.
Aww.
We're doing a little pre-show party. You're going to go to that, too? A little Q&A with Billy. Who's doing the Q&A?
I just open it up and anybody can ask me whatever they want.
Well, I'm going to ask.
And they do.
I'm going to ask a lot of questions. The new CD is called what?
Monuments to an Elegy, but that was about a year ago, right?
Okay.
I mean, I knew technically, but
yes.
And
Oceana
it's a year old.
Oceana was before that?
2013, yeah.
Okay, all right. And are you working on new music always?
Sort of, yeah.
You've got, I'm betting hundreds and hundreds of songs, don't you?
I mean, as far as released, or
no, just sitting around. In various forms.
There's over 100 that are just sitting there, yeah, that haven't been released.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Any contact
doesn't mean they're good. They're just
right. Any contact with the other band members?
Yeah.
Like Darcy and James and those guys?
Not really, no.
No? I'm okay with that. I don't talk to old members of the show either.
But there's no animosity.
There was a weird thing all over the internet. You probably don't want to talk about this, but some guy said you threw a water bottle at him and it was complete BS. And right? And there's
I hear this stuff all the time.
Brother, I see lies about me all the time.
Oh, you mean that whole thing with the guy and
the guy and the water
total
bottle.
Fabrication. And you know what's funny about that is we were filming a documentary at the time, and we have the footage.
So he lied.
Yeah, the guy assaulted me. The guy's not. I don't know what his issue is. He's not a well person, or at least he wasn't at that point. He was sort of frail, and he assaults me in the video.
What do people most get wrong about you? What is it that you read that just, or how? What do you think the perception is of you that's wrong?
I get this question occasionally. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I think people mistake.
That's his radio debut, isn't it?
Yeah, my son Augustus. I think people mistake being an iconoclast or a provocateur for being a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Look, most people, right? And look at what's going on in the political establishment. Whether you're a Sanders fan or a Trump fan or Cruz fan, whatever. There's a lot of people have sort of had it with the way things are.
Oh man,
there's a
Everybody.
a majority of the country that's had it with the way things are. Well, I had it with the way things were 20 years ago, and so I was against the way MTV programmed. I was against the way the radio stations programmed. We broke a lot of ground. But in order to break ground, I mean, you have to have a sort of edge to you. You can't be like, sure, whatever you want. Tell me where to stand.
What's your line if you want to break? You got to break eggs to make an omelet.
Yeah. So what ends up happening? America's very funny this way, and I think everyone can understand what I mean. When you're rolling and people like what you do, that edge makes sense to them. When you're not rolling and you're not selling as many whatevers, that edge seems sort of weird. Like it seems misplaced.
But you were weird before you were.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I was always.
You
that
haven't
guy.
changed. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm the same person I've always been. So if I'm consistent in being kind of a pain in the butt, well then that's who I am.
But I don't find you to be that at all.
Well,
you want things to be right.
Very few people know me personally. They only know me as an artist or somebody who. I mean, what people don't see is like you've been there. You sit down for a 20-minute interview. You say lots of nice things about a lot of people. You watch the interview. All they take is all the edgy stuff you said, and you think, oh, that guy's. Well, where's that guy coming from? They didn't show the thing where I was talking about saving kittens, or they take all that stuff out.
He loves kittens.
My point is if they don't show somebody in balance, then you end up with one perspective of somebody. Now, what most people do, most celebrities do, and you've interviewed thousands, they only say nice things so they can't edit anything in.
But that's very boring.
Well, that's why most people are boring. Yeah.
Scott Stapp, are you there?
I'm here, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You got a show at the Arcada tonight?
Yes, sir, I do.
And you do Creed songs? And you do your songs?
Yes. Yes, I do, brother.
And how are you feeling? What's the latest with you? Are you staying sober?
I am, man. I am. I'm feeling good.
How many days?
I've got over a year now.
Over a year, good.
That's great.
I loved your Creed video for the movie Creed on Funny or Die. Very funny.
Awesome. That was really funny.
Oh, thanks, man. I need to work more on my comedic timing and my delivery. But that was my first effort. Next time I'll do better.
Listen, Creed and the Smashing Pumpkins battled each other on the charts. If you were in our studio right now, would you and Billy fight?
Absolutely not. I'm a huge fan.
No, I met, hey, Scott, I met Scott when the band was first coming up. Great guy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him for years, but what a great guy.
We've had some memories. Oh, dear God, this guy.
We've had some fun.
Okay, Scott, I'm going to say goodbye to you. He's tonight at the Arcada Theater. It'll be a great show. Okay? Man, Farley and Scott, two piles of cocaine I will never forget. Not my thing. Not my thing.
One for Scott and one for Chris, and you just watched.
No, it's not my deal. You know that. I'm not coke. I smoke weed, but I don't.
God, could you imagine? His heart would explode.
Can you imagine me on your tea you're talking about? I can't handle it. I could not handle that tea.
That would be a good viral video.
Oh, no. I'd be itching and sweating.
You just talk like you're normally talking. We administer some tea, and as it goes along, you see your head.
My head would explode. How is fatherhood going for you, Billy Corgan?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm blessed with a great partner, so she's steering the ship on all that.
She's right here steering the ship.
Yes.
You and I at the Cars concert. Did you like the Cars when they came back?
Yeah, it was cool.
I thought their new CD was good.
I didn't even know they put one out. See, I'm bad.
There you go.
Yeah. But I mean, it happens to me too, right? People don't even know you put something out.
I'm going to play some new music from you coming up here. I got into radio to meet the Kinks. You got a chance to perform with the Kinks. I love your song that you did, Destroyer. That was the song that I heard as a kid that blew my mind, that got me into radio. And there you are singing the song with Ray Davies. Pretty cool. Brett the Hitman Hart. Have you heard the announcement today?
Is it that he has cancer?
Yeah,
prostate cancer.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, I've met Brett a few times and know his niece Natty very well, who works, as an Italian WWE, and I know other members of the Hart family. So yeah,
legendary wrestling family.
Yeah, and Brett's an amazing person. So,
and your idols were who? I mean, for me, it was the Trashmen. I loved the Bushwhackers. I loved everybody loved Hulk, but
I was a Flair guy.
Had dinner with him recently. He says hi, by the way. And who else? Who used to hold people down to cut their hair?
Barista Barber Beefcake.
Oh, he was great. And those Piper's Pits were some of my favorite memories as a kid. Remember those Piper's Pits?
Yeah, the famous incident with Snuka.
The best.
Where he hits him with a coconut.
Hits him with a coconut.
like Hardway hit him with a coconut.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for right now? Who do you think's the next big sensation in wrestling, in all of wrestling?
I think our guy at Impact, EC3.
What's his name?
EC3, Ethan Carter III.
Do you know him?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's
good.
Yeah.
He's our top babyface. He was in the WWE system.
He lost the title to, Matt Hardy?
Yeah. Matt Hardy's now our champ. Mm-hmm. Matt Hardy's having the best run of his career.
Who's your mom in love with that she believes everything's real?
She loves Roman Reigns.
Who doesn't?
I mean,
He's a good-looking guy. That's the only reason why she likes him. You know, it's funny. My mom watches wrestling, Billy, the way that I think, like guys like you and I can't watch wrestling. No, but guys like us can't watch wrestling.
What do you mean us? You and him?
No, because aren't we? Do you watch wrestling and like anything they throw at you, like Roman Reigns, you'll go crazy for? You won't, right?
No, I think I'm more on the.
The question is that she watches it the way they want their fans to watch wrestling.
She believes
she likes every
real.
good guy. She hates every bad guy.
Well, she's a moron.
She watches wrestling the way they want people to watch wrestling.
One of my favorite storylines was Raven. You and I have talked about it. I just loved him. What about Raven? When am I getting my shot?
Raven's one of my friends. I was just texting
I
with
love
the other
him.
day. Yeah.
Well, Raven, do you remember Raven? Raven rocked our world. I wish your wife and baby weren't in here right now. I won't tell the story. Your girl and your partner and your baby.
Not married.
I know. I said I misspoke.
It's important I keep my single status to sell tickets.
You're still very hot. You're still very hot. Listen, Raven rocked our world. He came back from Germany and had a big bottle of empathy. Empathy is what we call in America ecstasy. This was pure stuff, and we were gobbling it down. And by the end of the show, all of us in here, we were madly in love, and it was insane. Like that chair, I was in love with that chair. I mean, in love. Empathy. Wow. Yeah. Raven. What about Raven? What about Raven? When's it going to be my shot? Loved him. God, was he great. Our prayers go out to the Hart family and Bret Hart. Man, Bret the Hitman Hart. So you're writing storylines?
Yeah, and producing television.
What kind of storyline would you create for us?
Well, I'd have to think about that.
You'd have to put him in a dashiki, wouldn't you? You'd give him a big,
Been there, done that.
You'd have to have him rubbing. Who's the guy? You'd be Kamala. You'd have to be. Sorry, dude. You'd have to be the Muslim. You know.
So I like to play against type.
Yeah. So what would I be?
The white trash guy.
Hey, stop it!
I'd have to.
I'd be a babyface, good-looking wrestler, wouldn't I, Billy?
You're a born heel.
What?
You're a born heel. Or as we, what's the term? Heat magnet.
I'm a heat magnet.
He's like a young Jimmy Hart with the megaphone.
You could have been Jimmy Hart.
What an insult!
What do you mean? He's one of the great managers of all time.
I loved him. I broke his leg, compound fracture, bone through the leg. I did that. I'm not proud of that. All right, so let's do some more tickets. And we also have a trip to Florida to be given away here coming up at 12:10 during Lindsay's show. Florida headlines and hot trips and a chance to go to Florida. We also have free maid service. How would you like maid service? Would you like that?
No,
chemical-free maid service.
No, thank you.
No, I married mine, so I don't need this. Bella Bacino's will send you out to eat, or we've got the bull riding competitions going on. Is that this weekend in Chicago?
It's next weekend.
So,
no, it is this weekend.
So the musical box, it's 1972 era Genesis, recreate the Arcada Theater. You're going, right? Friday night?
No. I was never a huge Genesis fan.
No,
we talk about these things.
I was telling on the air earlier how I invited you and went, wow, you really are a geek. I'm excited about that this Friday. So anyway, we got some stuff for you. Name the song. Do we have the clue?
Yep.
Name the song and win. That's it. Name the song and you win. Call us.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Can I call this the latest?
What's that?
What is the latest song?
Well, I guess it's from the latest CD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about it?
No, you and I talked about this because you hadn't heard the CD.
I thought there was some line here about it.
You being timely.
Yeah, I thought there was a bag of spiders being mentioned and some other stuff. I got it totally wrong.
You got the lyrics all wrong.
Yeah.
But you called me and said, I love this song. It's a hit. And I said, when we first made the CD, a lot of people said this would be a single, and no one ever played it. So.
And Hendrix doesn't say, excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Yeah.
He says, excuse me. And this doesn't talk about a bag. There's no spider talk in here at all?
I don't think there's anything about spiders.
All right. Man, I'm pumped for this concert. Civic Opera House. I call it the latest from the Smashing Pumpkins. That's, there you go, Anais. And Billy Corgan is here. Smashing Pumpkins going to be playing the Civic Opera House, a little pre-show party going to happen, and pictures. Do you take pictures of people?
No.
No.
I do not.
Shatner did not move. When I went to see him, you spend extra $100 or so, and you get to take a picture of Shatner. It could have been a mannequin. Next, go. You stand next to him.
He charged you?
Next, no, not me.
He's a good friend.
Not me. He charged my daughters, which I thought was cool.
No, there was a time where we were doing pictures, and people get so mad, like, oh, you didn't smile in my photo.
Really?
Or you're smiling, but you don't look happy. You know, this.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
It was this weird kind of thing of like, wow. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, and I would look at the photo and I wouldn't be unhappy. I wouldn't.
Wow.
Yeah,
And I would. People
It's
they
unbelievable.
read things into things. And I thought I can't do this. So
Why the Civic Opera House? I know you have a hand in.
I think because of the nature of the show being sort of acoustic based and sort of it's more atmospheric. I think environment plays a big part into the way people not only perceive the show, but if they want to go to the show. It's like, oh, that sounds really cool. That might be a really nice environment. It's like why people like Ravinia. Night Under the Stars. What?
I've been to Ravinia once.
He said why, not white.
Sorry.
That's why white people like Ravinia. You know.
Wait. Because Billy, you and I are together on this. I totally missed it. What just happened? I missed it.
He thought I went on some sort of racist tangent.
No, I thought he said that's why white people like Ravinia.
He thought he was pointing to Phil Anselmo.
He said that's why people like Ravinia.
Did you? Speaking of races, did you see Phil Anselmo doing the white power thing? Did you see that video?
No.
He did the white power sign. He yelled out "white power."
No,
and
he was kidding. Because
no, you didn't see the video. Watch the video.
What I heard.
I saw the video.
What I heard is he had a glass of white wine and he was joking around.
Watch the video.
Sounds like he's backpedaling.
He screams it. He does the white power sign, then he screams,
brother.
White
Whenever I'm drinking a Chardonnay, I yell out white power.
That's
it's what we do.
Ravinia.
It's what we do in Wilmette. It's what we do.
Yeah, you were in
Wilmette.
Ravinia when you did that, right?
That's what we do.
You're watching some Wagner and you stood up and shouted white power.
Brother, I'm telling you, I'm going to have to go to the city council, but I will let you. Somehow, I'm going to get you into the town to visit my house. Okay,
I appreciate that.
We're gonna let that happen. So, okay.
Should we have my son on the radio? His first public appearance?
Yes. Oh, that's
so he wants to tell you something.
He pretty much feels about the show like everybody else.
I was gonna.
Sounds like management.
Aww.
Say hello. Say hello, everyone.
This is. I mean.
He's how I was with you in the begining.
Yeah.
Little frightened.
Those were great interviews.
Little frightened.
So let's talk about Gish. Okay.
You want to say anything? See, he likes me, so now he's not complaining.
Well, you're gonna love listening back to the show in about 20 years. It'll melt your heart. Just not you talking, but those little noises in the back.
Want to say hello?
Hi, buddy.
This is good radio.
Yeah,
right here. You know what? I don't even care. It's so cool. I don't even care.
Cool.
It's neat.
I love his little baby Converse socks. So cute.
I hope I'm your buddy and get to see him grow up and grow up to be a great man.
You almost did. That was also your first radio moment.
You know, the thing is, Billy, these with my kids too, they steal the focus. We're the stars. How did Billy? When you were where were you a kid at? Where did you grow up at? What neighborhood?
Well, I was born in the city, but I grew up mostly in Glendale Heights.
Okay, so I drive past this mural. I've sent you pictures of it, and it's a giant U with Abe Lincoln and Mama Cabrini and all the great Chicagoans. Your life has to just seem like it's out of a dream.
Well, you know, it's funny. Somebody sent me a link or something.
Yeah.
Somebody posted an Instagram photo.
Yeah.
And I see this photo of me, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I read the comments, and he's like, no, wouldn't have been my first choice.
Oh,
like you get the kick down in the comments.
But great Chicagoans, there's this giant mural. It's Billy Corgan and Abe Lincoln and others. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable.
But can I say something?
Yes.
I mean, I've been
Can I say what you're going to say?
Yes.
You actually are better than Abe Lincoln and don't deserve. No, I'm kidding. That'd be funny. I'm actually better than Abe Lincoln and insulted he's in the photo. Yes.
No,
what you were going to say.
I'm saying this in a nice way. You know, I was born in Chicago, raised in Chicago. I've represented Chicago now literally almost for 30 years in the public sphere. But Chicago doesn't seem to know what to do with me. And after 30 years, it's like I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of who I am is because I grew up in Chicago.
No, you're a Chicago guy.
Now, I would have been weird if I was born in Utah, but I'm saying is I've represented the city, I think, in an interesting way. And so it's weird to me when sometimes people act like I'm almost not from Chicago, and I think, well, where would I have been from?
Another planet, Nibiru.
I was trying to make an emotional point.
I got it. Listen, you don't get more Chicago than you. You're a Chicago kid. You love our sports. You love our.
People ask me every year, why do you still live here? You know.
Well, why do you still live here?
To be close to you.
Okay.
You're only about 15 minutes door to door.
I know, we're close. No, the winters, you have to, at some point.
The worst.
I mean, there's points.
We're insane. I'm saying the collective we. We're insane.
We're
insane. We should pick up en masse and go somewhere else for 3 months.
And we're tough. We have to be tough because we wouldn't survive these winters.
It's insanity. I'm sorry. I don't use the word tough. It's insanity.
And your book, which I've read about, and you've told me about a little bit, when are we getting your book?
It's hard to finish. I mean, it's so long. It's going to end up being about 1,000 pages. And
are you going to pull punches, or are you going to tell us? I mean, I can.
It's a completely honest account of what happened in my life, as honest as you can be without going into litigation.
And the other people that have come into your life, the other people that you've seen, the other rock stars, the other bands, everybody. Are you going to talk about everybody?
Well, one thing I've done is I don't name names.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's got sort of a fake name.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be...
So Marilyn Manson would be like
Buddy.
Sherry Manson?
Joey Buddy, you know?
Okay.
The point is not to avoid using people's names. I want to...
Avoid lawsuits.
I actually want to personalize people. When people talk, like, I know you as Eric, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Okay, yes, you're handsome Eric.
Handsome. Or Loadmaster. Or Thundercock. I mean, we have different names for each other. Okay.
Careful. Yes. There's a baby.
But I'm saying is when you use it, when you use
actually
it,
made her laugh for the first time. That was good.
The baby had to hear that too.
Okay.
But when you use a public name like Jimi Hendrix, it conjures up a set of images. But to his family, he wasn't Jimi Hendrix. He was just Jimmy or something, right? So I want to personalize the people I had, very intimate lives with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm on my 9th life, and I want people to feel what it's actually like to be in a band that's not only dysfunctional, but it's like a dysfunctional family, and what it's like to be in a dysfunctional family, so you can actually understand the relationships in a way that they actually work, not people defending public identity.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make any sense?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to see behind the curtain of Oz, and you're going to be honest about it.
90% of this book is stuff I've never talked about publicly. As much as I've yapped in public, there's so much stuff in here that's never been discussed. I have to finish it. It's just it's a Herculean task.
Yeah. This year? Next year?
I don't know. I mean,
what will it be called?
God is everywhere from here to there.
Oh, I'll read it. I can't wait.
Yeah, when is he going to have the time to finish it? Between touring and wrestling?
Thank you.
Is this tour going through, is this show in Chicago at the Civic Opera, are you taking this around the world?
For right now, just America.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has the world embraced the band? What are your favorite places to, I mean, do you like Japan? Where do you like to play?
I like to play anywhere where people want us to play.
That's it.
The weird thing is the band's gone through so many strange iterations and incarnations. People don't know what to think anymore. And every time we sort of get kicked to the curb, people rise up in some place and we go, and there's suddenly tens of thousands of people that want to see us. So we have to sort of navigate the music business, which seems intent on putting over bands that aren't very good. And marginalizing bands that are actually pretty good and have fan bases because it doesn't jibe with their concept of their festival or their...
What's the stupidest thing that somebody wanted to use your songs for? What's the stupidest product or the stupidest idea for your music?
I wouldn't say they're stupid. It's a lot of times it's just a weird fit.
Can you tell me one?
It'll be some globalist bank or, something where you just think, I don't really want to...
Some bank wants to use you as one of your songs as a theme song.
Yeah, no one ever gives you credit for the things you don't do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've turned down a lot of things.
And a lot of money.
I was going to say that, too.
Yeah.
To sort of still represent what I feel I need to represent in my life. I think I heard you on the way in. I think you attract what you and I don't want to attract certain things into my life for sure.
Let's go to Brian. Brian in Joylet. What do you think?
I think it's rhinoceros.
It is not rhinoceros. You know what it is? Call us and win. 9:15 right now at the Loop. Billy, wait a minute. Do you want to hear this, or you can hear anything on the Loop? What do you want to hear? We were playing one of yours.
Parsifal?
What?
Parsifal?
Parsifal by Wagner? Yes. It's 6.5 hours, you bastard. I didn't mean to curse in front of the kid. Anything else? Something we play on the Loop? The Loop?
I don't know.
What are you into? You haven't you been into, weren't you telling me you're into Deep Purple?
Sure.
No, you have to pick it. I'm not doing this for you. You can hear any song on a rock radio show right
now. Burn
by
Deep Purple.
Burn by Deep Purple.
With David Coverdale singing lead.
Yes. Awesome. Burn. Here it is right now. Burn by... Do we have it?
You got Taylor Swift here.
Yeah, we love Taylor Swift. Hey, will you come in and DJ sometime? Would you do a set here?
Am I allowed? I mean,
yeah. Can what's your DJ name? DJ Ivory Tower.
Yeah.
Would DJ Ivory Tower come in one day and do an hour?
If they let me play what I want.
You can play whatever you want. You just can't. You can't curse.
You curse all the time.
I do not.
Is that in your contract?
No. But you can't play. You can't play filthy rap or something like that.
Nah.
Okay. Do we have it?
Yep.
Oh, we
really?
do. Good. Al, what's going on in sports?
Yeah, we have it. It's the Loop.
Yes.
A controversial new bombshell about the O.J. Simpson murders.
Ooh, tonight that miniseries starts.
Is there a reason that they never, or you guys haven't played Lollapalooza since it's been a big event in Chicago?
That's a fantastic question, and that goes right to what I'm saying about politics.
Oh, wow.
What's going on? He just...
you get into situations where people don't think you belong in a certain place at a certain time, and you look at the bands that they have, and you think, I don't know how that works.
I couldn't imagine a better fit.
I would say it to you this way. Imagine being, in some ways, represented as the architect of a particular generation or a sound, right?
Yes.
You know,
I think that's fair to say.
For example, there wasn't an alternative radio until the 90s bands came along and made what is now still alternative radio.
Right,
Sure.
right.
And then watching bands that are not alternative be considered alternative, and you're told you're not alternative anymore. It's very strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, I've lived it, brother. All right, what is this? Call us, and it's a Smashing Pumpkins song. Call us and win. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Does he want to introduce it?
Burn Deep Purple.
Powerful. And just like that, Tim Virgin lost his job. 9:17 at the Loop. I'm the Mancow. Billy co-hosting here. Take your calls. Yeah, you can ask anything you want. Call us.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Awesome. Why did you pick this one?
Classic.
It's a great one, isn't it? Coverdale, a great front man. Deep Purple with Burn. We'll do Parsifal next time you're here. 6.5 hours. It'll be great. We'll do the whole thing. Awesome. Let's go to Danny. Danny, hi.
Hey, what's up, man? I love your show.
Thank you, bud.
I just want to say Billy Corgan was my first concert, 97, Mellon County Infinite Sadness Tour. I snuck out the house, got grounded for a month. It was rock and roll time, and it was like 8th grade.
What'd those tickets cost you?
Man, I think it was $40 back then.
Wow, my tickets for two of them were $15 to see Kiss when I was a kid.
Wow.
I had a denim-covered Zenith TV, and my mom found them, and oh, man, Knights in Satan Service. KISS. Oh, man, what are you doing? No way. I'd like to say I snuck out and went. I didn't. My first concert was just god-awful. My brothers had to babysit me. They were not supposed to take me to a concert.
Yeah.
And it was the Guess Who.
Yeah.
And everybody was smoking weed, and I was coughing, and my brothers are screaming and yelling, and the music just sounded like noise. And I thought, if this is rock and roll, they can keep it. God, this is awful. What was your first concert?
Asia.
Love Asia. Still love Asia.
Heat of the moment.
Still love Asia. Come on.
Mine was the Monkees reunion tour.
Was it really?
I was the guy.
Were they all there? All four?
No, just three.
No, Mike Nesmith.
Mike Nesmith had a lot of money.
Spending that liquid paper money.
Let's go to Fern. Hello, Fern. What's up? We'll take your calls as well, folks.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Okay, go ahead, Fern. What's up?
Yeah, I want to talk to William.
Yeah, William. Okay, he's here.
That's what he goes by. He doesn't call himself Billy anymore. You keep calling him Billy. It's William.
You call yourself William now?
Well, my name actually is William.
Well, you think maybe you could tell me?
Hey, can I just talk to William?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, well, so first of all, Mancow's played some of your songs, and I haven't heard one song off Gish.
Well, he's not a real fan.
Well, that's true, because there's not one song. Tell me, William, tell me one song that was a hit of yours that's better than Window Pane. Name one song that's better than Window Pane that was a hit.
Disarm?
I like Snail and Bury Me and songs like that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. When we put out Siamese Dream, which was obviously a very successful album, a lot of people who were fans of the first record were really mad. Mm-hmm. Because they like the psychedelic sort of side of the band. They want us to keep doing it.
For me, it's all about Gish. Gish, I mean, I like some of your other music, but to me, dude...
I lost him in 92.
What's that?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking with you. I lost you in '92. I'm trying to get you back. It's 2016.
You know, Billy, that is always my joke. Is the people that stop me on the street. I've had this since I started here.
Yeah.
Since I started in radio.
Yeah.
Hey, man, do you know Gish? Like it's some secret thing. Look at this. I got a tattoo from Gish. There's people that like Melancholy and other CDs, and I like the new CD. I mean, whatever. But, I mean, for some reason, the people that like Gish, it's just...
It's like code. There's some sort of code.
Yeah,
like, I'm in the real, trench with you.
Yeah, and they're, like, really weird to me. I mean, to me, they're weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was all the LSD that we were doing. And
Would you prefer if I called you William?
At this point, I see sort of Billy as a stage name.
Oh,
it's like Mancow.
Mancow's my stage name,
right?
You know my real name is Loadmaster. Let's go to Dan. Dan, hello. Dan.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on.
Dan.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Mancow? Love your show. Hey, I have a question for Billy. I wanted to know, has he ever listened to hip hop, or does he listen to hip hop? And if so,
do you listen to hip hop?
They kind of lost me in about '85. Hip hop.
Okay, let's go to Rochelle. Rochelle, hello.
How you doing, Billy?
Hi. He likes to be called William.
Well, now I'm going to call him Billy because I've always known him as Billy.
Okay.
Hey, Billy. Now, when you made the Tonight video, when you were wearing that little suit with that little cute hat,
yes.
You mind if I pay you a compliment?
Compliments are always welcome.
Ooh, you got a fat ass.
And the funny thing is, I actually do.
Yeah.
You got a fat ass.
Okay. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you.
You got a fat ass.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Rochelle. I'm sure Billy appreciates it.
Can you say it one more time? I'm not sure you're coming through clearly.
Billy called you fine and happy. Oh, he bit down there.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Billy Corgan got a fat ass.
What the hell was that? Oh, let's sit back.
Makes you want to listen to some acoustic music, right?
This is Billy at our Lava Lamp Love Lounge. I love this recording.
Was this from your deal back in the day?
Yeah.
Mike Garson on piano.
Bowie's guy, right?
Yeah.
Shakedown 1979. Cool kids never have a time. On a live wire right up off the street.
You remixed this recently and released it, didn't you, on CD?
No.
Okay. Wasn't some of this session released on CD?
Oh, this stuff. Yeah. From
Okay.
On the Adore box set.
Some of this is on the Adore box set.
Yeah.
Okay, very proud of that.
Thanks to you, because it never would have happened without you. So you were one of the main supporters of that record.
I loved it.
We took so much for that album. Which is funny now, people love the album, all this time later. But
you were, as you saw,
you were way ahead of the curve on that.
No, you were way ahead of the curve when you made it. So
no, but I'm saying is you were one of the only people that stepped forward and said this is a great album. I mean, literally, It was 97% against the album.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is you're a wonderful guy.
Thank you.
And I like you a lot.
Do I have a fat ass?
No. What goes to your head? All right. Do you hate? Because I hate hearing myself. I hate it.
I just hear all the imperfections, so it's hard for me.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
See, coming from a guy who can't sing, I can't even come close to imagining what you do.
Well, obviously, I couldn't either. it's whatever.
You never did answer me though with your wrestling skills. What do you think? You and I mean, do you think in a wrestling ring? You think? I mean, if it was for real, you think you could?
No one would want to pay to see that.
Okay, all right. Let's go to.
There's the baby.
Oh, he wants to
He's
make
back.
his radio debut.
Let's go to Chris. Chris, hello. He already had his radio.
Hello, Mancow. Love your show.
Chris, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Calling to win the tickets.
Yeah, please.
Eye of the Morning.
Eye of Morning, yes. I love that song. Oh, look how cute that kid is. Okay, let's go to BT. BT Payne, how are you? BT, what's up?
Hey, you're talking to Billy Corgan. He has some decent music, but dude, TNA tonight, Kurt Angle versus Matt Hardy on Pop TV for the World Heavyweight Championship. Why the hell are you guys talking about Gish and that he has a fat ass and whatever else? Dude, Billy, tonight's the night.
I love this
Kurt
man.
Angle versus the championship's on the line.
Love this man right here. Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
BT Payne, I'm actually a local wrestler. Hey, I got a couple other questions for Billy.
Okay.
Number one, Billy, have you ever been stretched out by Stu Hart?
Well, Stu's not on the planet anymore, so that would be a little bit difficult.
No, back in the day in the Hart Dungeon.
No.
No.
And the real reason why I'm calling is I was wondering if we could make this a three-way dance and get me involved.
We'll book it. We're booking it right now.
Brother. We'll book it. Guns N' Roses reunion. You excited?
Yeah, I wish it had come sooner. You know what I mean? Great band.
What's
great
that
music.
great Italian restaurant across the street from you?
Merlot's in Highland Park. Yeah.
And then what's the weird, and forgive me if these are friends of yours or something, what's the weird Chinese takeout place thing?
Don't know them, yeah.
What is that?
It's a Highland Park treasure.
Can I buy drugs there?
Do you want to get on mic and talk about the Chinese place? Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Is the food good? Have you eaten from there?
No.
No? Okay.
But people ask if they can take food out and bring it to Zuzu's and eat there.
Uh-huh.
And I complain that I don't want Zuzu's to smell like Chinese food.
I hear you. And then
she's Chinese, so that tells you something.
And the barber shop is like, you broke our studio. The barber shop is, I love they have the old school pictures of you could get this buzz cut or this buzz cut, or how about this buzz cut? It's, and it's in an old post office that you saved, and it's called Zuzu's.
Yeah.
Madam Zuzu's.
Madam Zuzu's.
And you play there sometimes, right? You DJ there?
Yeah, we have lots of cool events. You know, our biggest night right now is comedy night. We do comedy about every 2 weeks, and it's packed every time.
You need me to
love it.
You need me to come in and drop a few jokes?
Well, you want to do some comedy?
No.
You want to do stand-up?
Why start now?
Hey,
have you ever?
Hey, he can do it. He's Billy.
Can you be funny if you need to be? Oh, this weekend is comedy night. Which night? Yeah, there's
perfect.
your manager at Madam Zuzu's right there. She has no idea.
My wife is the same way. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Let's go to Erica. Erica, hi.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm actually talking to both of you and Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
Back in 2008, Bill, you were on stage with Duran Duran.
That's
playing, the Chauffeur, I believe.
Yeah.
And this year they're going to be at Ravinia. Will you be there?
If I'm in town, absolutely. They're great guys.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. Did I tell you my story about them?
Many times.
No, did I tell you the stolen jacket story?
No.
Simon was all pissed off, the lead singer.
I know who Simon is.
Yeah, well, no, but people listening may not know. All pissed off because I had the Juicy Couture Red Carpet Massacre outfit, and they only made one for each band member. And John Taylor had given me his, and he didn't know it, and it was all over. And he was like, do you remember this, Cheese?
Yep.
And he's like, I don't appreciate you. You were backstage, weren't you? I said, yeah, we put you on stage, right? Yeah. And you stole one of our costumes. I know you're a fan, but I don't appreciate it, and you need to give that back. I said, no, wait. John Taylor gave this to me. I wore the costume.
Wow.
I thought he would think it was cool.
Come to blows?
Do you think it's cool that we all wore Smashing Pumpkin shirts? I mean, do you like that?
Nobody's wearing a Smashing
Pumpkin. Oh, you just say that on the air.
Oh.
They can't see us. I do love my Zuzu
I don't know
shirt.
who watches your podcast.
We don't have a podcast. Stop it. Hello, you're on with Billy Corgan. This is going to be our last call of the day. Billy, thank you. Looking forward to this show at the Civic Opera House, just announced, and we got a little pre-performance acoustic thing we're doing as well. Q&A before the show. I don't know what this wee stuff is. You, Billy. Okay, hello.
Yeah, Billy?
Yes.
Do you really think it's funny to smash pumpkins?
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
Do you think it's funny to smash other people's pumpkins?
What are you talking about,
Can
sir?
you talk up? I can't hear you.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Do you think it is funny to smash other people's pumpkins?
What's the joke? What are you trying to say here, sir?
There's
What's your line?
There's no joke.
Did something happen, sir?
Yeah, my son's Halloween pumpkin got smashed, and you're the Smashing Pumpkins guy. You think it's funny?
All right, we'll see you. Thank you. Billy, thanks for coming in.
The depth of the calls is...
That's the end of it. Yeah, we'll let it there.
How confident you feel about making it through January unscathed? Old Man Winter is eventually going to put Chicago in an armbar and dislocate our collective shoulder. But with Florida headlines and hot trips, a simple true or false answer could win you one of 15 Florida getaways. Every day this week, The Loop has a flyaway to the Orlando World Center Marriott. Brought to you by visitflorida.com. Get insider info like the times to text and win at WLUP.com. Farting in the mosh pits of morning radio. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Bring it.
And now, it's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown
There he is.
Funker, Al Roker Jr.
Come on, Al.
Wait a minute. Open wide for Chunky.
I really do think you'd like Ravinia.
We'll see.
Cool in the Gang maybe will come out there sometime.
Oh, that would be nice. Bulls in Salt Lake City last night to face the Jazz. It was nip and tuck the whole way. Game goes into overtime, and then the Bulls just folded. They score only 3 points in the extra session. They lose 105-96. They've now lost 4 out of their last 5. They're in Sacramento tomorrow night. And after the All-Star break, Blackhawks back on the ice tonight in Colorado to play the Avalanche. They will be without captain Jonathan Taves, who's serving a 1-game suspension for the dumbest rule I've ever heard ever in sports. He missed the All-Star game.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Because he was sick.
Yeah.
And if you miss the All-Star game for any reason,
even if you're
they
sick,
suspend you for 1 game. Sports brought to you by the Craft Eye Institute. Visit crafteye.com, KRAFFEYE.com. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
We had a woman on the show who had a child that was near death, and I guess she said she was a Christian Science follower and didn't know what to do.
Oh, yeah,
and I said, look,
God
gave us doctors, and this is a modern miracle that I did, my wife did, my mother did, your mom did, you did, everybody here in the studio. I wore glasses, and God, I hated it. And I went from the thick, big, huge Roger Ebert phase. Remember those big? Everybody had the big glasses, and the smudging and breaking, and you'd sit down wrong, and whoops, there you go. Got to go back to lens crafters. And then it is a miracle. Wow. 30 seconds in both eyes, and I was done. Dr. Coleman Craft Eye Center. Al just mentioned KRAFF, Craft Eye Center. How simple is it? It's even simpler than ever before. This new technique they have called camera. You walk in, you walk out with 20/20 vision. Imagine that. Imagine as you look at your phone, it's all blurry right now. Imagine that as you look out your car window. Is it blurry? Can you see that sign up ahead of you right now as you listen to the Loop and look out? Can you see the signs? Maybe it's time for you to go see the #1 eye doctor on earth, Dr. Coleman Craft. You're not going to let some second-class hack work on your eyes, are you? KRAFFEYE.com. That's KRAFFEYE.com. That's crafteye.com. And go and talk with him. You'll be glad you did. 97 songs in a row, commercial-free. On the Loop.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.